Welcome back to Hentai Heathens, motherfuckers.
It's a bonus episode with bonus people.
Yep.
So I got the random idea tonight. I wanted to do a live recording of the Anime Awards since it's up for votes right now. And I literally called up Die Hard at 9 o'clock at night saying, "Hey, what you doing?" He's like, "Taking a nap." And we got, you all know him, by Arcsol here tonight.
How's it going, everybody?
And we also have Karmais2phast4u.
I've never been on this show, just mentioned, I guess.
Yeah, your name's been mentioned a lot.
Literally learned this today.
So we decided to do a little bonus episode on the Anime Awards.
Well, could I just say thank you guys for having us? It's very appreciative.
Yeah. Glad to have you guys.
So this literally started because I had this idea, I think, like earlier in the week, because I saw the Anime Awards. I'm like, that'd be cool. Do a little recording of everyone making their votes on everything. Arcsol showed up, and I was like, oh, I wanted to talk to you about something, about an idea. And he's the one like, shit, let's send it tonight. Like, okay, I'll call Die Hard and see if he's available.
Oh,
So I just like how it actually just worked out. I just dropped it on him, and here we are.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta make this quick. I work tomorrow.
Yeah. It shouldn't take too long.
Oh, that's interesting.
We'll go Guinness.
I've never had a Guinness before.
Guinness is an interesting beer.
Really? That's pretty fucking good.
And you didn't start off with just normal Guinness. You started off with extra stout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Scottish beer right there.
That's really good, dude. Oh my god.
All right.
Wow.
How do we want to do this? Do we want to start with Anime of the Year, or do we want to go in the opposite direction? Start the other ones and work our way up to the Anime of the Year.
I think starting at the bottom would be the best bet.
All right.
Yep.
So
I will maneuver
do it.
over to it.
So the first
So,
one then at the very bottom.
Best voice artist performance in English.
All right. What are our options? We got Alexis Tipton from Chainsaw Man, the movie. Emmy Lowe from Toho Animation Studio.
Apothecary Diaries.
Oh yeah, that's the studio name.
Yep.
Justin Brenner.
It's Briner.
I really wish they would say what character they play.
It's probably Deku.
You
Yeah,
think so?
more
Okay.
than likely.
Um,
From My Hero Academia.
yeah.
Lucian Dodge from Demon Slayer.
Morgan Berry from, I don't know what that one is.
I don't know what
It's,
that one is.
Sonda.
Sonda.
Of course you would know. That's why I like having you on these.
What can I say? I'm
And
a true
Paul
anime nerd.
Castro Jr. from something else I don't know.
Yeah, that's one I haven't seen either.
The summer Hikaru
Hikaru
died. It's pretty fucking good. I recommend it.
Well, I'm going to assume Alexis Tipton is Rezi, because it is from the Rezi Arc movie. So
She is.
that's where my vote's going. Oh, okay. You click on the name, it actually tells you
Hmm.
what character they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, are you just picking it because that's the only one you know?
Yes and no.
Because, like, here's my issue. I'm primarily listening to a lot of my anime in subbed. So me picking here is going to be really worthless for me.
Well, that's going to be me on the next one.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't watch any sub. No, I'm not just picking because it's the one I know. One, the Chainsaw Man movie was absolutely fantastic. It smoked Demon Slayer in the freaking box office. It should have been the movie of the year, but it got freaking outvoted by some garbage, which I don't even remember what it was. And I think it just it was getting such great review, and then when it actually came award time, it basically everyone just forgot about it apparently.
Yeah, well, not a lot of, especially here in the States, it's kind of hard for people to really enjoy animated movies.
Yeah, but I'm also not just picking it because I know it. It's also because I read all the mangas, and honestly, like that voice fit pretty much what was in my head as reading Rezi.
Mhm.
So I think she did a fantastic job for the English.
Get it?
What about you, Die Hard?
I'm definitely choosing Lucian Dodge.
Lucian Dodge.
Akaza. Oh man, what a fucking character, dude. I fucking love Akaza.
He is just crazy enough.
Exactly.
But he also has a lot of honor, which
Mhm.
is weird because he is one of the demons.
Yep.
Is that the Michael Jackson looking one?
No,
No.
this is the one that has all the tattoos.
Yeah, he
and wears the
killed
vest.
Rengoku in season 2.
Oh, okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think that I'm going with Lucian Dodge. I agree with a lot of what Fear said about the Reze movie and Like her voice really fit. However, being only a movie character, like you got very little time with her. Kaza, like you've gotten him through a couple seasons now. You got him through the movie Mugen Train. Like you hear more of the voice and you see more of everything that goes on. So that's why I'm going with that one.
That's a fair point.
Like I said, this one's a bit rough for me. I don't really listen to a lot of the dubbed, but I will say the few bits I have heard, I'm gonna go with Emmy Lowe personally for Apothecary Diaries.
It's a good option too. Apothecary Diaries was really good.
I can't vote for anything from the Apothecary Diaries as I have not watched that.
I
anime
very
yet,
much,
so I have no opinion.
very much recommend it.
I watched a little bit with
It's on my
Soul's
list.
partner.
I just haven't gotten through it.
What's your gamer tag?
Mine?
No. Your partner's.
Oh, Spaz.
Spazzer?
Titanic Spaz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, should be.
With my crap memory, I'm really good at remembering gamer tags for some reason. But also was raised on nicknames, so it's like that's how I know most people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's fair.
So
All
Yeah.
right.
It's
Those are my
very
votes.
hot in this studio.
yes,
It does, yeah.
So far, we're off to a good start, everyone. I like it. Next one it looks like we have is Best Voice Artist Performance in Japanese.
see now I have no input on this because I don't watch subs, so I'm just gonna throw it at one of the two Resi Arc movies, just because.
So a lot of these actors are the same ones from the English in terms of the character they play.
Yes.
The only difference here is there is 2 showings for Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, it's Denji and Rezi
Yep.
Rezi.
And then the voice actor for Monkey D. Luffy is also on here. Now, I don't watch One Piece
I don't think any of us do.
because
I don't
it's
either.
too much. But I do respect it, and I understand why it is top tier.
I haven't
just wanna
watched it
throw that
because
out
it's
there.
too much. I just every time I try to get into it, I just fall off. Like, and it's not because of how much is ahead. Like, I have no problem with long runnings. I've watched Dragon Ball Z 5 times straight. So it's just I don't know how I just can't stay hooked on it.
I get the same thing. For me, it's with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I can't watch the anime for some reason.
Bro,
Hold on. I can't watch it. I have tried multiple times. I can't get past like episode 4.
breaking my heart here.
But I did read it in its entirety.
That's
So
fair.
I do know the storyline. And I think it's a great story. I think it's a phenomenal story. But I just don't know what it is. I acknowledge it has good animation. I acknowledge it has good voice acting. I acknowledge it's a great anime. But man, I don't know why. I can't watch it. It's the same thing with Soul Eater. I can't watch Soul Eater either.
I tend to fall off Soul Eater a lot. Like I've been trying to finish it, and I do fall off a lot.
I actually really appreciated Soul Eater. I agree with. Honestly, I agree with everything about One Piece. Like, I've started it multiple times. I have gotten through some of it, and then have fallen off very quickly. Because as much as I want to commit time to that anime, I also want to watch other ones.
Fair.
And my time for doing stuff like that is actually very limited.
Now, as for what we're voting for, I think this one I am going to go with My Hero Academia for Daiki Yamashita.
I did as well.
I just went Reze again.
I knew you would.
Oh yeah.
So, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I would pick Chiaki. He does a really great job with this character. But Daiki, he has a lot of time with Deku. He's been able to bring out a lot of emotion with him, and especially in the last season, in that final fight,
Yeah.
where he's going through literally waves of emotions, anger, sadness, happiness, triumph, loss, like just it was really good. Now, I forgot it. I was gonna talk about someone I think that needs to be on here. Oh, now if it was the actor for Bakugo, I'd be picking him instead. If we were talking about voice actors because I think he did a phenomenal job. He was able to take it. Now, it was also the writing, but I think the voice actor for Bakugo did such a great job to make me fall in love with the character throughout the whole My Hero series. So if I had to pick between those two, I would actually pick Bakugo, and I'm sad that he's not here. But
I'm also going with Becky because of the same reasons you said. But you convinced me more so than I was thinking. Even though I gave the same argument for why I was going with Demon Slayer in the last one. But I did like Ikai Kobayashi. But yeah, because I made the same argument with the last one that you just made for this. I agree with you.
What about you, Die Hard?
Oh, I already said I'm picking Daiki as well.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the only one I know off of that one. So, I'm gonna go with the dude I know.
Now it looks like we're off to best ending sequence.
Yep.
you know the thing that we all skip because we want to get to the next episode.
No, that's a
No,
lie. I
so-
watch a lot of ending sequences.
So
I watch everyone at least once.
I will start an anime or like partway through, especially if they have multiple seasons. Like I will always listen to the opening theme and the ending theme for like the first 4 episodes, and be like, yeah, now I'm good and I can skip.
Mhm.
But when you're watching it not on a streaming service, you don't have that option. So like you either turn your TV off and you're done for the day.
That was something I really liked about Chainsaw Man Season 1, was the fact that every ending was a different song. And I really enjoyed that. Now, sad part is, I actually don't remember any of these ending sequences.
So
I remember Season 1, Kaiju number 8. Season 1, Kaiju number 8 ending was awesome. I don't recall the second seasons.
my answer for this is going to be solo leveling with Un Apex.
It's a good choice, honestly.
I like the ones from My Hero and from Kaiju number 8 and Dan to Dan. I also think I'm not a big fan of the Spy Family or My Dress Up Darling, and I do not remember my heroes at all. So
I just rewatched My Dress Up Darling.
Same. So good.
the only reason that I can say I don't like it is I've heard that song before. I have not watched that anime.
Interesting.
But no, honestly, I'm gonna go with Kawaii Kawaii for My Dress Up Darling. I really enjoyed it.
See, I really enjoyed, like, it sucks because I remember Season 1s of all of these, but the Season 2s obviously didn't stick that much. But I'm going to have to go with, I'm going to butcher this name, Dokuwashituru from Dawn to Dawn, just because it's Dawn to Dawn.
Honestly, like, yeah, you definitely butchered it, but you actually got pretty close. I don't remember. My vote is going towards the one I can remember. Because I have a rule. My rule is I watch the intro and the ending sequence on the first episode and the last episode of the season. Kind of like all right, I'm being introduced to the show. Let me see what's going on in terms of like ideas and thoughts, and then end of the series, I get to kind of like a goodbye type of thing for me.
See, I'm with you on that, except for the ones like when it comes to the meme, that straight up meme where it's like, just skip the intro, bro. And it's like, nah, not this one. And it's funny because the next voting is the openings. And
I mean,
there are those ones where even the ending, like I said, I loved the ending song of Season 1, Kaiju number 8. Like, it's literally on my Spotify. Same with the ending of, oh crap, I just spaced the name of it.
Real quick, are you guys picking your answer on the music, or are you picking it on everything?
Everything,
Everything,
from the
okay.
animated, the little animations that they have to the music.
Yes.
Mine's a combination because I will remember the music long after I remember all of the animation
Well,
sequences.
that's
that
what
happens
makes
with
music very important. Yeah.
happens with certain stuff. Like we could do a real deep dive into my anime history and be like, I still occasionally go back to songs from anime that I watched once when I was just getting into it and be, oh, you know, Vampire Knight had some dope ass music, and I'll go and I'll listen to the music again. Like
Mhm.
I did that yesterday. But I don't know. I think there is a greater chance of me skipping the opening sequence to something as opposed to the ending sequence of something.
I'm the complete opposite.
I'm the opposite too. And a lot of times, because especially if you're watching on Crunchyroll, it does have like an autoplay where, like, unless you basically can watch credits, it's gonna just play a little bit of it and jump
Yeah.
to the next.
I know.
So I always tend to skip credits and go to the next episode when it comes to the endings.
That's why I like all of the animes that have like the little like fun fact or little recap thing or like a preview of the next episode because it always happens after the credits.
I will totally agree.
So
There have been
that's
many
why
things-
I listen to credits a lot more.
there
It's
have
like
been
I
many
want to
things
see the
I've skipped
I want
out-
to
I've
see
missed
the
out on.
I want to see the funny stuff.
But see, luckily Crunchyroll's gotten good about that, at least with some of the newer ones, where it's not play next episode, it says skip credits. And if there is actually a little end, because like Black Clover is actually one of my favorite ones when I think about that, because the end of
Yeah.
every episode
I
has
skipped
Clover.
all of them.
You skipped all the Clover clips?
I skipped all of them, and I didn't know they existed till like 3/4 through the series.
But that's
And I
what-
said, nope, it's too far.
But that's what's great about with the Crunchyroll update, though, of being able to skip the credits. So it just skips the end song. And if there is a little clip at the end, it won't skip it. It'll play it for you. And I love that feature.
I can agree, but like I don't always watch.
I mean, I don't either. Like, technically, Hulu has a fantastic new anime right now, which we should talk about later. But Rooster Fighter got an anime, and I'm so happy we talked about it last
Yeah.
episode. And sadly, it's only on Hulu, though. But back to the main focus, though,
Yeah,
before
I
you sidetracked.
apologize. I think I'm the only one that hasn't voted yet. I'm gonna vote for Kawaii as well.
Nice.
Music wise, it's not like that great. But sequence wise, it is incredibly cute. I'm thinking about like obviously all the different outfits that she shows up in.
Yeah.
Mm.
And also like all the times that she's like, oh god, what's the main character's name?
Here.
No, I know who Marin is. The guy.
Gojo.
I thought it was
Gojo.
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 Yeah, Gojo for some reason was speaking shonen anime to me for some reason.
You can't see my face, but I was giving him a major stink eye. right
Yeah, I
there.
know. I wanted the stink eye.
Wakana Gojo. See, that's why I get mad too, because when people mention Gojo, I'm like, oh, I fucking love Gojo, and they're like, no, JJK. I'm like, that's not the real Gojo.
This is the real
That's not the
Gojo.
real
No, that
Gojo.
Wakana
That bitch
Gojo.
can't make no Hina dolls.
That's right. He ain't getting the girls.
There's
I don't know what
There's
you
many
mean.
Gojos.
I know there's lots of
Now,
Gojos.
I will say, if we were talking about season 1 of Spy Family's
Oh
outro,
my god, yeah.
that was. I love the music.
The intro.
I love
and
the
outro.
I love the animation. Thoughts behind it were super cool. But that's years ago, and this is now. And
Yeah, I can't give any input because that's still one I've yet to get around to watching.
You should give it a watch. It's a nice little slice of life.
yeah, it's a nice little slice of life. It gets pretty in depth. Like I would say probably around season 3 in terms of like what's actually going on behind the scenes. Even though it's the entire show is basically like a spy family.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Well, I'm sure I'll get around to it eventually. It's on the list.
a spy family, being a spy, an assassin, and pseudo child.
Yep.
yeah.
All right. Now this one, best opening sequence. So we got Hugs from yes,
Yeah, gotcha, good there.
Mirage from
Call of the
Call of the
Night.
Night. I haven't watched that yet. On the Way, Dawn to Dawn.
Waker from Solo Leveling.
Yep. The Revo from My Hero.
Watch Me from Witch Watch.
Sadly, I have not watched the new season of My Hero, so it kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to like skip over
What do you mean
most
the
of
new season? It's the final season.
Suck my balls. I know. I haven't even watched season 7
There's
yet.
nothing left.
I'm 2 seasons behind.
I mean, we say that there's nothing left. There's nothing left of the main line.
Okay,
My
yeah,
Hero.
there's
My Hero
Vigilantes.
Vigilantes still carries the My Hero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's side quests.
It's
Side
also
quests, bro.
It's side characters, not side quests.
No, this one's
Um,
actually easy for me. Because it's definitely Hugs from
Gaichikata.
dude, it's so freaking metal. Like, one, I'm a massive metalhead. I love when metal is in anime. And it's not just that the fact that it's metal music, but like you were saying, the sequence of it all works so well. Like, it actually feels also like a freaking metal music video because they do the flashing right, like the imagery it shows, basically showing the story of what's kind of how this has become a thing. Just everything about it is so good. Now, if Dawn to Dawn season 1 was here, that'd be the vote because I can't get enough of freaking that song or that opening intro. But no, this one, it's definitely going to Hugs.
Hugs is great, and actually, this anime, Gaichikata, is one of my favorite that I've watched in recent times.
It's so good. Now, there's another. Hopefully, it'll be on maybe next year's vote. But the opening for Rollover and Die. I don't know if any of you have watched that yet. Another massively heavy opening with just beautiful illustration on top of it. Like, if that was on the list, I'd actually be like stuck between Gachikata and Rollover and Die.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna go with my Aura. I'm gonna go with my Aura Farmer. Soul Leveling Reawaker.
Yep. I was gonna go through Waker.
All
It was
right.
fucking great. I
Yeah.
Like
It's second place for me.
No, that's
But,
entirely fair.
Would you go with Hugs also?
Yeah.
My man.
He told you.
No. I already agreed with you.
I think that one of the first like metal openings I ever saw in anime was the Rumbling from Attack on
Oh,
Titan,
God.
which is just
Almost all of Attack on Titan's intros are fucking good.
the rumbling was
Yeah.
just so freaking
Yeah.
heavy.
Da, da, ba, ba. Pretty fucking good.
Ooh,
Like, I like heavy music sometimes, and I especially like it in anime intros. But like sometimes the anime intros that stick out most to me are the ones that are either like very catchy or they're just weird in a way that I agree with everything. Like half of them you have to like look up translations for. Other ones you're like, no, I just dig the vibe that I'm getting while listening to this.
well, I feel like too. It also depends on like how well is this actually representing the show.
I don't care
Because-
if it represents the show at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Like-
No, like
Right.
I'm talking about if the intro brings the same feel that the show does. Like I don't want, something that's I don't want a super heavy metal freaking intro for a call. Like say Free Rent had a super heavy metal intro. It would not fit. Free Rent is one of the most mellow animes I've ever watched, and to have a super metal intro to it just wouldn't fit very well to me.
I don't think it needs to fit, but I definitely think it needs to, like, kind of set an expectation.
That's what I mean. Like it's the intro to the show. Like it needs that. Like whatever this is showing, I should be expecting in the show.
No, I could care less. Like sometimes it just introduces me to a new artist or like a very catchy, like weird song that I'm like, yes. Like going back again, like the fourth intro to Bleach with Tonight, Tonight, Tonight. Like woke up with yawn, it's dawn, and I'm still alive. Like that speaks to me on a level. It does not have anything whatsoever to do with the actual anime at all. And I'm like, that's a good intro.
See, when it comes to Bleach, I've always been tied between two of them. I think it's season 2 and like season 5 or something like that. If I could take like the start of season 2 with the ending of, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's season 5, but it's like the one that literally starts with just that bass where it's dong, 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 dong. Like I love that bass intro. And then the other one, which I think is season 4 or 5, where it literally ends with the freaking death metal screaming. Like the rest of the song is normal anime intro, but then it gets to the freaking death metal scream when the tear's happening in the clouds and stuff. So if I just take the start and end of those 2 seasons and put them together, be my favorite intro of all time.
See, like that's like my same stance, but with Naruto instead. Like, there's so many great songs with Naruto. Like you have Bluebird. You obviously have the first couple seasons classics. I don't have anything that would like mash together, but like those ones, like the rapping, the rapping for a Naruto show, like, does that fit? No, but it can kind of set an expectations of it being a little wacky, a little bit fun.
It depends on whether the rapping coincides with the season that you get a lot of like, hey, kill a bee.
It's not. It's like season 2.
Oh, I know.
But
I know.
Kill
But
Bee's like season 8.
Can we all agree though that Dragon Soul sucks ass
Dragons from Dragon Ball.
from Kai?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, I'm just glad we can all agree how that sucks
I mean,
so
like,
much.
now here's
I'll
the
be
issue,
honest,
right? Is
we-
like
we
what are
can't
comparing
agree
it to?
'cause I
We're
haven't
comparing it to
seen it.
Bruce Faulkner score, the original for Dragon Ball.
I'm not
Dragon Ball
comparing.
Z.
I'm not comparing it to anything. I think it just sucks.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I take the super intro
I don't
over it.
think-
Die,
it sucks.
Die Hard over here, just like silent for our whole like spiel.
I don't think it
Gave-
sucks. I
We
think
just
it's
made
just
eye contact
not as good.
awkwardly because we're like,
think-
we don't
I actually think
understand
it
what you
sucks.
guys are talking about.
Yeah. I only know one score, and that's a guy saying Vegito over and over again. No, not Vegito. Gogeta. Gogeta.
Oh, in the Broly
In the
movie,
Broly
that was so good. You know,
that's the only
You know-
score from Dragon Ball
You
that I know.
know, in the last movie, they did one that was just about Frieza.
No, that was
Frieza.
that wasn't the last movie. That was Resurrection F.
That was not the last movie.
No, the last.
Before that movie, was it not Resurrection F?
Well, you said last, so
Yeah.
my brain went to Hero,
From the Broly movie, the last movie.
the movie before it.
Yes.
So you said last movie, so my brain went to superhero.
And I was talking about from the perspective of watching it from the Broly movie.
Oh, well, yes, like because I was going to bring that song up too because that song's actually metal and it's
It is
awesome.
pretty good. You know about the band being fans of, or Akira Toriyama being fans of that
Yeah,
band.
I've read about that.
That's pretty cool. All right, anyways, best score. Now I want to jump ahead of the pack here.
Oh, yeah?
I'm picking Chainsaw Man.
You're damn right.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think all of these shows have great scores, but I watched this in theaters with fear. And
me.
oh yeah, you were
Karma
there.
was there too.
I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Die Hard couldn't
He
make
was
it.
working.
I couldn't make it.
Oh,
Die
he
Hard
was
couldn't
working.
make it,
I was working.
but
I
We,
watched
we,
it in
we said
theaters.
that we'd take him to see it again.
and we never did.
Yeah.
I went and saw it again with Ace.
I would have gone again.
That
Like,
that music was constantly catching me off guard, and it was
Yes.
fucking hype. It was so good.
And I do believe the fact that it is a movie is why it has a better score because I do think movies tend to get better scores altogether
yeah.
because there's definitely more chance for I think music and stuff in the movies.
I feel that it's unfair to do best score and then put movies into the running for it because when you're trying to compare music for a whole season
To a movie
To a movie,
that same point
like,
I'm making, yeah, it is
you're-
kind of unfair, but
Yeah.
I
You're
don't
having-
care.
Well, like,
Browns.
so here's my argument for that, right? Is like, okay, so let's take some of our favorites, right? Like we were just talking about it. I really love a lot of the scores from Bleach throughout the entirety of the series. I love a lot of. In my head, I'm thinking of the Naruto battle fight right now. In my head, that music, like.
I love the music between like when shit's getting intense in Bleach. Like it had that same song, but I freaking love it. Like I have the Bleach vinyl, and that's probably my most repeated spot. Like obviously I can't hum it or say it, but if you heard it, you know that oh shit's about to happen.
Now, another thing, I love the Bruce Faulkner score for Dragon Ball Z. Like that shit
yeah.
is fire.
Oh yeah.
There's so many great moments where that music is placed in for intensity.
Too bad what
For-
happened.
Yeah, I know. Placed for intensity, great fighting sequences. Like, if you were to ask me, And this is an anime that's been out, what was it, 1996, 1994? When did Dragon Ball Z drop?
Z dropped in like 92.
92? Yeah. We're talking about a score. Well, we're talking about the Bruce Faulkner score, so it'd have to be when it was released in the United States, and then music was re-released. So like,
yeah, probably like
early
90s.
2000s.
No, yeah, I'd probably say
Or
around
late
98.
90s.
Yeah, late 90s.
So like, if you were to ask me to compare Bruce Faulkner's score of Dragon Ball Z to Chainsaw Man, I'm picking Bruce Faulkner.
Of course.
And even if you were to tell me you can only pick one season, I'm still picking Bruce Faulkner's score. Because I think you have to be smart with your music. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I think Don to Don, it would be my second choice if it weren't for Chainsaw Man.
Indeed.
But, like, it's the same argument for, like, animation style. Like, I think that Demon Slayer has some of the best animation on the market right now.
I think it's all it has going for it.
Fuck you.
I mean,
Whatever, you
And
like
that
Michael
shit-
Jackson.
And they released movie quality animation week to week during their second season.
Solo Leveling kind of did the same thing though. Like their animation was very, very good. And if we were to look at this list, like Chainsaw Man, we have Dan to Dan season 2. We have Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, which is both an arc and a movie. You have Gaichi Kuta. You have Solo Leveling 2, Arise from the Shadows. You have The Apothecary Diaries. 2 of those are movies. They have vastly different scores. One of them was mind-blowing to watch in the theater. But if you were to take those movies out of there, like the only 2 on this list that I can distinctly remember music from is Solo Leveling and Gaichi Kuta.
Yep.
But it's also because like Solo Leveling very much had a theme going throughout the whole thing. Like you always got the same beats on certain stuff. So kind of what you guys were arguing with, like we knew when there was a fight starting because this music style would kick in. Gaichi Kuta just has great music throughout, but it is kind of wild and out there at times. It doesn't follow that same, like, we have a theme for when stuff's going down because the theme changes for each character, each fight that it really goes through. Dan to Dan season 2, I haven't watched. I can't argue. Dan to Dan season 1 had great soundtrack through it. Haven't watched The Apothecary Diaries. I can't say anything good or bad about it.
Same.
But
You're missing out. It's pretty cute.
But the fact that a movie is in here, like, it could ignore the themes from the entire anime series. And it did. And it was great. And it had such good moments that matched up perfectly with it because it was very specifically planned start to finish for a movie.
So you think if...
I think it's unfair still to compare a movie to just a normal show.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. My question was going to be if...
But it does have the best score if you take that away.
I was going to ask if they weren't going to do a movie and instead they did a TV show or they did a series, you think they would have changed the music?
I mean, budgets change, therefore music changes, so it is possible.
It is possible, but I think that it would probably have had the same beats and moments and feelings for it because the Reze arc in the manga is a very small arc.
Yes.
If you even putting it into like a season, that would be a short season for an anime.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like making a movie was the better choice.
And I'm not arguing that it was or wasn't. I was asking about the music choice, and for what it sounds like, you're saying...
I feel like they wouldn't have changed it because, like, planning out music for long periods of time, like, oh, we have to have same thing for time after time, like, Chainsaw Man was vastly popular, especially here in our neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
But like it had a really good following right off the bat, and I think because of that, they would have put the same time and effort into it regardless.
That's fair.
So then it has nothing to do with the fact that it was a movie. That
It
changes the score.
It does, because if you already brought up one thing with Dragon Ball Resurrection F, like, that's distinctly a movie. It ended Dragon Ball Z. But for some reason, when Dragon Ball Super came out, they were like, redo that whole thing where they had to add so much to a movie to make it into a season of a show, and that lost it a lot of stuff.
It did.
I was honestly upset, and still have not finished or watched Super, because I didn't want to go back through 2 movies that I had watched that according to how that series traditionally works, movies aren't canon.
Hence why they had to make the seasons.
And then they turned it into a full season. They had to add a bunch of filler to something I already watched and was like, yeah, I enjoyed that, but it wasn't the best. And then I was like, now I have to watch more and be a little confused as to why we even chose to make this into a film. So like, there's a distinct difference for me, at least, in something that was designed for a movie or for a short season versus a movie that, like, if they were to take the Reze arc and now go to Chainsaw Man season 3 and restart with that, like, they already have a bunch of stuff. I don't know what they would add that might change my opinion on that.
Which is funny, because that brings up an old argument between me and freaking Arc about the Battle of Gods. Because
The movie's better.
Wait, who was it? It wasn't you I argued with, because I always argue.
It was Muffin.
Oh, of course it was Muffins. Yeah.
Muffin loves he thinks the series is better, and he's absolutely wrong.
The movie is 100%
The movie's
better.
100% better.
Like,
I've
anytime
only seen the movie, so
That's all you need to see.
That's all you need to
There you
see. Like, I will agree with Resurrection and Battle of the Gods. Like, you don't need to watch a bunch of filler for what they did in a movie
Exactly.
just because they wanted to make it canon. They could have just come out and said,
They don't
"Hey,
really
this is canon."
Well, they've done that
And they
now.
don't really add any information that really makes it any different.
They don't. Like, nothing
No,
changes.
because it's a bunch of weird filler, and it starts with confusion, because you're like, wait, in the movie it only took someone 5 minutes to wreck through this whole army, and now I've watched 3 episodes of him just fighting random fucking people. Why? and like, that's what upset me. That's what made me go, know what? I'm not gonna get involved in this show.
I'm not gonna argue with you that there were bad decisions made.
Hence why it's all getting a remaster, and hopefully, I have hope that the remaster of it all will be better than the series and better than the movies. I hope it does. Like, Battle of Gods is my second favorite Dragon Ball movie. I fucking love that movie. And I really do hope that this remake actually beats that. I do.
Oh yeah, because they are remaking it. I forgot about that.
They're starting off at Beerus.
Dragon Ball Super Beerus.
Dragon Ball Super Beerus.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to, Super is supposed to get remade.
I think it's a great idea, because I already know a lot of the issues that were going on behind that, where they had huge, like, very, very, very finite, like, deadlines to make everything. That's why a lot of the animation looks like absolute garbage.
Well, that and the freaking, you think that too.
Than the season 3 of One Punch Man.
Hey, fuck off.
Yeah.
I want to watch someone walk down a hill. No, he's just gonna slide.
No. You're gonna see a JPEG slide down the hill.
No, but I do hope that it. Which also makes you wonder too, because if the
Different fight
remake,
at that point.
the remake of Super is supposed to be on tee with the manga, which means part of me's excited about it, part of me's sad, because like 2 of my favorite moments in Super were not in the manga.
Let me guess them. The first one is gonna be Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue.
Absolutely, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I get so hard.
Okay. And then what's the other thing you're not gonna get?
Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan 4 is not in Super.
No, that's Daima.
That's in Daima, which is canon, but not
myself.
canon. I don't understand it either.
It's still fucking fantastic.
No, it was great. I think it was a great choice.
honestly,
And I love
be
the
honest,
design of the
I
new
saw
Super Saiyan 4 way better.
Yeah.
I saw the first episodes in theaters with you guys, and then stopped watching.
That's as far as I got too.
the best Dragon Ball movie out there is only a 50-minute one. It's called Dragon Ball Z Bio Broly.
I'll kill you right here now in front of
One of
everyone.
the best ones.
On live
No.
recording, I will kill you.
Did you literally just look up the worst Dragon Ball movie?
He did.
I did.
Yeah. Do
So
you know why it's so bad?
Nope, I have no clue because I haven't seen it.
The main characters are the kids, are Trunks
No
and
way.
Goten, and they take one of the coolest characters, Broly. Well,
and
he's
turn
a
him
big
into a
baby.
slime
But
monster.
they turn into a giant slime monster because some rich asshole with a chemical place threw him in and was like, let's see what happens.
That's so
See,
That's
funny.
the plot.
I fucking hate it so much.
It's a really bad movie.
You know, but I really do have a lot of fond memories of like the first Dragon Ball Z movies.
None of the Dragon Ball Z movies are great.
No, like
I would go
Tree-
further to say none
Tree-
of them are honestly that good.
Hey,
Tree of
hey,
Might is
but they are fun.
fantastic. And I will
You know-
I will die on that hill because I have very fond memories of like me as a child never having known what anime is,
Mm-hmm.
seeing it on TV and going, "This is such a cool cartoon," and then like later on, having moved from Vegas to where we live now, and then
Climbing the weeb ladder.
and then like getting introduced to anime via Toonami and going, I love Dragon Ball Z, and then realizing that what I watched as a kid was somehow connected to it, and not understanding at all that it was not a canon event, and going, where are the characters from this movie?
See, I think another fantastic thing of like the Dragon Ball Z movies is the time they were coming out, and specifically the first Broly movie is where I discovered Pantera. Like, you'll never convince me that transformation is not one of the best of all time, because like just to have freaking Pantera 10s kick in, the motherfucker straight sheds his freaking flesh to transform. Like, you watch it explode off him. And just to have those lyrics kick in as the camera pans upward of this just beast glowing man, and it's just talking about it, I got chills. Don't get me wrong, the Super Broly is by far my favorite movie.
Listen.
It is so good.
My only argument is that there's one transformation that's better than that.
Try me.
Okay. Have you heard of an anime called Am I a Zombie?
I actually have not.
Okay. Well, it's about a guy who dies and gets resurrected by a witch that now lives with him.
Okay.
He eventually runs into a girl wielding a chainsaw. The girl gets defeated by the monster, and she goes, "You need to go pick up my chainsaw." He's like, "Yeah, of course, the fucking chainsaw." So he grabs it. And he's like, "Great. How do I turn this thing on?" She goes, "We have to say these words." And he does, and then he magically transforms into a magical girl. Wielding a chainsaw as a zombie.
Okay, I must watch this. We'll get back to you on that.
You know,
That-
And it's got a little bit of that etchy in it for you too, so it's got a little bit of that heathen in there for you.
I'll have to check it out.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Did we all name what was the last one we voted on?
Best score.
No, we haven't voted yet.
I voted.
I voted.
We
I
all
voted
voted.
for Demon Slayer.
Traitor.
Oh well.
Slayer's got good music.
I think the rest of us all went Chainsaw Man, right?
I just want to point out, you just called him a traitor for something he did not witness in theaters with the rest of us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
I did witness Demon Slayer in
I
theaters.
do wish you were there with us. I really do.
Shit was so awesome. Fucking loved it.
and weirdly enough, we go into more music.
I noticed
With
that.
best
we're at the-
anime song. We've already voted for 3 different things regarding music.
See, now the sad part is I can't. I don't know the names of the songs. They didn't pop up the name of the song while watching the
You
show.
didn't listen to the songs before the podcast.
No, I didn't go over any of this. This is all raw recording, all right? I don't know what the fucking song
Yeah,
is.
he's raw dogging this shit.
We raw dog every episode.
So,
Nothing is planned.
well, you can assume, because we just voted for best, that Iris Out and Jane Doe from Chainsaw Man could possibly be pretty good songs.
Well, I mean, it's what I'm voting for.
Reawaker, which is an opening to Solo Leveling, is also a really great fucking song.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
That was
And-
the season 2 one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that one.
Um,
On the Way, I know, is the opening for Dawn to Dawn, season 2.
Watch Me Again from Witch Watch, and I think the only one we've missed is In Bloom from Apothecary Diaries.
Which, again, I have not watched.
So I think for this one, I'm going to go with Reawakener, just because that's the only one I freaking and remember hearing, but I did not vote for it in the last one that it was a part of. So.
Again, I don't know which song I'm voting for, but I'm going Iris Out from Resi Arc.
I'll cover Jane Doe, because I don't know the songs either. I was just giving you shit.
I chose Reawakening as well.
There you go.
I think the only pain in the ass about this is that we are doing it backwards, and I have to keep freaking pressing the back button every time we vote.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, this is the most important category. This is the must protect at all costs character category. You have Anya Forger.
That's the child, right? From
That's
Spy
the
Family?
child
Yes.
psychic.
Child.
Okay.
Yep. You have Izuku Midoriya.
Midoriya is strong enough to handle himself.
Crybaby.
You have Karuko Waguri.
No idea what that's from.
Fragrant Flowers.
Mao Mao. That's the main character.
Okay.
Suika.
What the fuck is Dr. Stone doing here? That surprises me.
It's because Suika got a fucking glow up.
Damn, I think I dropped it after season 1. Well,
Dude, you're missing out.
I
man.
didn't drop it. All right,
I love science.
I was watching season 1 as it was airing, and just never made my way back after the other season started coming out.
And the last one that I have not mentioned.
Takapui?
Takopi.
From Taco P's
It's
Original
that little
Sin.
pink guy.
Yeah, I don't know any of these besides Izuku Midoriya is the only one I know.
So I'm going to go with Anya Forger from Spy X Family because she is absolutely the coolest little child that exists in a pseudo slice of life anime that I would be willing to like. Man, I love the moments with her, especially like the first season when she first finds out what her family quotation marks really is. And she just thinks it's the coolest fucking thing ever. And she's like, I need everyone to know, but I can't tell anyone. Like, to give you a real life comparison, our friend Goldmane, his significant other,
Mhm.
like, gives me super strong Anya Forger vibes.
Interesting.
Very.
I don't get that at all.
No, she seems more like the type who's going to beat the crap out of you if you
Yeah.
go up for Goldmane.
I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna lie.
no,
If
no,
I had to
no,
pick
but
a
this-
fight between
No.
Goldmane and her, I'm
I'm-
probably picking the fight with
No,
Goldmane.
Agreed, agreed.
I'm purely comparing reactions to how things happen that are not
That-
that are
okay.
That makes
like
sense.
facial expressions when something
She is
surprises
very
her,
much-
like just
She has gotta
expression.
She does have to be like the most anime character I've probably ever met when it comes to the expressions. You are right on that.
Yes.
There's someone I feel like could definitely out reaction her.
Who would that be?
The person sits right next to her most times.
No, she's
It's-
definitely more animated
I
than
mean,
him.
it's really funny though.
I mean, yes, when
they
you
get
when,
angry.
when you and
it-
Goldmane are together, yes, you become like
I wasn't
literally.
talking about Goldmane.
You
At that table, who else sits next to her?
Watchdog.
Oh, Watchdog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's very animated as well. I just try not to pay attention to him.
I'll be honest. I really disagree with you on.
I don't know. Sometimes this animated anger can be.
No, that's only in anger.
Yeah, I understand. That's all I'm talking about here. I'm not adding anything else.
And it's always in his mind righteous anger.
Damn
or
right.
Whatever is going on.
He doesn't
which-
watch this, does he?
I don't think he even knows my YouTube
We
exists.
could cut this out even. Anyway.
I don't edit anything, dude. Everything's raw and uploaded.
No, no,
Nothing gets
Uh,
edited.
But no, I'm 100%.
You son of a bitch. You broke the one rule.
Is that a name?
No name drops. Mama? Mama. Oh, mama.
I think I'm gonna go
Just-
with Mao
just-
Mao for my
Mao,
vote.
Mao, Mao.
Mao Mao for me. She's not a person that needs to be protected. She can handle herself. But do I want to protect her? Yeah.
Like I can't get that vibe because I haven't watched this anime.
I know.
Yeah.
So
That's why I voted Izuku Midoriya, nor do I feel that,
he 100% can handle his fucking self.
nor would I care to
Got
protect. I
goddamn
wouldn't even care to
superpowers.
protect him. But it's the only character I know.
Superpowers, and he fights in almost episode he's in.
Spoilers. He loses it all.
He normally does.
I don't care.
He may have superpowers, but a loser's a
he's-
loser.
He still got powers. He still protected himself even when he didn't have powers.
And got his ass kicked.
No, he didn't. He almost got swallowed by a muck man.
I only
That-
voted because
like-
it's the only character I've actually seen.
No,
Fair enough.
I disagree.
That's fine. I'm sure if I saw the other animes, I would have immediately changed my
I'm going
vote.
with Anya Forger. I love Anya. She's great.
She is great. She's a little bit too like I can handle this my own type of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
she's a little
what
bit of a shit talker.
that's what makes you
She's such
want
a
to
schemer.
protect her.
Oh, I already know what.
Best supporting character.
I already
I know.
which one
I
I'm
know who
going with.
Ark's voting for.
So best supporting character.
We got Injin from.
Echikuta.
Yep.
Jin Enoji or Gigi from
GG.
Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Jinshi from the Apothecary Diaries. Hatsuki
Hatsuki Bakugo.
Bakugo from My Hero. Rulan Shishui
And my
from
vote.
Apothecary Diaries. And Turbo Granny
Turbo
from
Granny.
Dan.
Now,
as far
Bakugo was not on this
as
list.
supporting characters,
see,
I
that's
feel
why-
like Turbo Granny doesn't actually support as much as you want her
And-
to.
But you gotta remember, we're looking at this. I was gonna talk. We're looking at season 2, Turbo Granny. Now, yes, Turbo Granny as the villain in season 1, no, but in season 2, she's in the freaking little cat, and I think is a fantastic support character in season 2. At least better than Gigi is, because Gigi kind of becomes more of almost a main character in season 2, and I don't really care much for the dude. I think Cat Turbo Granny is a great supporting character.
I'll be honest, like for me, it's gonna be Bakugo, because for every season, he is there. He's a supporting character, like they riff off each other to always keep getting better.
He's the Vegeta. That's what he is.
Well, so I think because I'm going to vote for Bakugo too. I think what Karma's trying to say is like a supporting character needs to be not like, yes, a rival can help with like the pushing of a character, but it's more of Bakugo is a really great foil to Midoriya because he's literally the exact opposite of what Midoriya is.
Yes.
He was given a powerful quirk, but he's an asshole. Midoriya, like season 1, Midoriya protect at all costs. And has no powers, but a super good guy. Like Midoriya is such a great supporting character for Bakugo. Throughout the entirety of like the first couple seasons,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you get to the later half of the series, it flips. Bakugo then becomes such a great supporting character for Midoriya because he believes in him, he supports him, he doesn't want to lose, so he's constantly chasing. I wouldn't even say he's chasing. I'd say he's winning most times.
It's exactly like I'm saying. It's literally Goku Vegeta.
The difference is that Vegeta's always an asshole and only ever uses
Till
Goku
later.
as a yardstick.
Till later, like you said, same exact thing. Later episodes, you know.
Yeah, but even
I mean,
then,
not even
he's still
later.
like, I don't want to go down that route. I want to go down the God of Destruction route. Fuck you.
Well,
I'll become better in my own way.
yeah, but I mean, cause it's funny too if you think about it, and I find the fact that the most like supporting characters are actually the more favorited characters as well. Because you ask the majority of people, best character in My Hero is Bakugo. Everyone's favorite normally in Dragon Ball Z is Vegeta.
I like Piccolo.
But
It honestly depends.
Or Gohan. I love Team Gohan.
As when I was first watching it, like Piccolo and Tien were my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Z. And it's because I knew nothing. It's like those guys are cool. They can do shit. Like Vegeto's like there. Like I never got into the like how good of a villain he was, how good of a supporting character he is. Like I could care less. Like the show does not change if you take him out of it.
bullshit.
For the most part. There are certain arcs, like the Majin arc, he has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But like any one of the other Z fighters could have been put in his place as the foil to him. The placeholder.
I see what you're saying. Like,
No.
Piccolo
Vegeta-
Piccolo was until Vegeta became a Z fighter.
Yeah, like I get what you're saying.
like-
If you get
like-
rid of a lot of the rules they have established, and like you let Piccolo be able to keep up with Goku throughout the entirety of the show,
Yeah.
like I get what
Like-
you're saying.
Well, like just like
Killing Vegeta
They-
season 1 as an example.
They-
and
they-
letting
they-
Piccolo stay ahead.
they do make a good dynamic, but you could have gotten that same dynamic with other characters.
I don't think you could have. Like, especially when you get into, like, look at the freaking Namek arc. Like, he's literally doing his own thing the whole time. Like, you couldn't have had any other character doing that. Like, he's going around and he's like, I'm getting the Dragon Balls for myself. I'm going to betray my freaking Emperor, and I'm going to do my thing. And then to basically, at the end of it, to turn around and tell Goku, like, look, you're the one. Like, you have to do this for our people. And then you get into the freaking Cell arc, and what Tien's son's gonna come from the future, like, and have this,
no, you just have
shit
future
going-
Gohan.
wouldn't have worked. Would
It,
have recognized him. Like,
so like until there was a child Trunks, like Trunks was his own thing. Didn't like if Vegeta hadn't been there, like you wouldn't have had a future arc. Like it wouldn't have mattered at all who came back to warn them that Goku was going to die because of this thing.
yeah, but
Like-
Trunks is like the best character ever. So
Mm,
that
like-
that
like-
future Trunks. We don't talk about
like,
Super Trunks. That makes you want
like
to kill someone.
That version of a character was. You could have still had a character named Trunks come back and be Bulma's son, who was a Z fighter and trained with Gohan. You did.
But he
you
wouldn't
didn't
have been a Saiyan.
Yeah, but the argument here is that, like, if you get rid of the idea that Saiyans are the pinnacle fighter race,
Hell no.
like you could. The idea is that you could put anyone in that position for Vegeta, as long as you also get rid of the rule that, you know, the Saiyans, every time they get defeated, they get a Zenkai boost and they get stronger. Like, again, you could take Piccolo.
You could take
you
Goku
could
out of the
take
show
Tien. I
and have
think Tien
Vegeta
needs
be the
more
best.
love. But, like, you could take Tien or Piccolo or anyone who was a really good foil to Goku, especially in the early seasons of Dragon Ball, and adjust things lore-wise so that way they could, you know, keep up with Goku.
Regardless,
They couldn't
But
keep up
I
with
have-
Goku
I
when you're a
have-
child.
regardless,
that's what we're talking about.
I
It's
have
a what if.
started a conversation that does not apply to what we are here for.
That's
This
the
is-
point.
this is how we
That's just
roll.
how the show goes.
Yeah.
I get that,
And
but someone
Die Hard could be a part of this because you're already up into the Boo arc at this point.
someone has said that
for
they
the most
need
part.
to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm fine.
2 people have to work tomorrow. Or wait, no, you're good, right?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I was
just me.
just in the middle of sleeping when you called.
All right. Well,
I'm normally here until into the hours of the morning, anyways.
yeah. Normally,
Anyways, best supporting character I think is Bakugo,
Bakugo
just
for
because.
sure.
Yeah, just because his ability as a character on his own and able to push the main character to become better. Because let's be honest, I don't think Midoriya reaches where he is without Bakugo at all. I think like with Turbo Granny, I think the character could still reach their heights without Turbo Granny because you have the other grandma that's there. Like Jinshi, I love Jinshi. He's the main guy for Apothecary Diaries. He's also great, and I think he's a phenomenal foil to Mao Mao. But he doesn't really push the character to like better heights. The character's already at pretty good heights. He just allows for good protection and like a really cool like love angle to happen throughout the series.
see, I like that you're casting votes off of actual logic, and I'm just over here like, nah, Turbo Granny, my favorite character on this list.
I agree with you on Gene. Gene's kind of whatever.
I mean, I like Gigi.
He kind of came out like out of nowhere for me.
I mean, as he did in the manga, it's the same deal. He's got good moments and all that, but I feel like he has a little too much screen time. Like the moments he has, I think are great. Like it works, but they could be minimized a little more. Plus, he's just kind of annoying.
Engine from Gaichikata is also a very good character.
Engine was actually my other choice.
However, I would argue, like, there's not enough
Go off of.
to go off of to
Fair.
to really be like, no, 100%, because we've only gotten the one season so far, and if you haven't read manga or anything, like, wouldn't know. And I really do think that because of that, it hurts him for me voting for him. I'm still sticking to my guns with Bakugo.
Fair.
And who'd you vote for?
I vote for Turbo Granny.
Turbo Granny. Okay.
Die Hard? You went Bakugo, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bakugo for sure.
All right, boys. It's the important question. Best main character.
Is it the most important character?
We have Izuku Midoriya. We have Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. We have Momo and Okarun, two separate entries for Dan Da Dan.
Mhm.
Rudo for Akuta.
Aichikuta.
Yeah, it's such a hard one to say.
Gachikuka.
I butchered every time.
And then Sang Jinu.
Where's fucking Denji?
So
Denji's
Nowhere to be
a
seen.
movie.
We've had this argument the whole time. Turbo, whatever. Denji should have been in here, damn it. Ooh, this one's tough for me.
So what makes a good main character? What makes the best main character in your opinions?
Inspiration. That like it's the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to a good main character is someone who actually inspires you to want to be better. Hence why I think Goku, at least all of Z Goku and stuff like that, is a fantastic main character. No one's ever motivated me to want to exercise more than him. Well, that's a lie actually, because then you got the trainer from How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift. That dude makes me want to exercise more than anyone in the world. But like that inspiration, I think, is the first thing that defines a main character for me.
it's odd because my characters change via the media that I consume them in. So like main characters are vastly different for me from book characters. Book characters are different. Like, I want someone that I will always root for. I want someone that I will always, like, want to see more of their journey. And I'll be honest, from this list, Mao Mao I can't say anything about. I haven't watched that anime. Doria is a good character. However, at times I am very upset and don't want to watch the anime he's in. Like, you've annoyed me enough for a little bit. I will go watch something else. I feel the same about Momo and Okarun from Dan to Dan.
And fighting words, my man.
That's because I've only watched the first season.
Even then, should be enough to go off of.
Well, compared to some of the other ones on this list, like Rudo and Sung Junwoo are like the ones that are tied for me. Like, I read the webtoon for Solo Leveling long before there was an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was
Same.
always trying to keep up with that story just because I liked what was happening in it. I wanted more.
Have you been keeping up with Ragnarok?
Yes.
Okay.
Rudo is good for me because in the short time that you spend with him in the anime, learn so much about his backstory. Start learning about the powers that he has gotten and what he wants to do and what he's willing to fight for. And like, I really want to see more of his stories. Like, so both of them, I'm like, you guys are good main characters. The honest answer for this is I'm probably going to go with the one with the animation style I enjoy the absolute most and don't have a hard time watching, which means that I'm probably going with Sung Junwoo from Solo Leveling because that is something easier to watch because Gaichi Kuta is highly stylized and has very limited palette at times. And sometimes my eyes go, can't watch this, even though I want to. Can't. And so, like, probably going with that. And it's not even based off the character at that point. It is based off of, I can watch that for longer so I can binge shit.
Fair.
What about Die Hard?
I chose Momo.
You chose Momo?
Yeah,
My man.
Momo's great. I like Momo.
See, I'm tied right now between obviously Momo and Okaroon.
Hmm.
Because yes, Momo, because she's awesome. She's,
I agree that they're good characters.
like,
Sometimes they annoy the shit out of me, though.
Yeah.
Is it because they're teenagers?
I mean, all of these characters are teenagers.
Some of them
Just
do,
about,
definitely
yeah.
don't act like
I don't think
teenagers.
Momo is, and Ginu's not. I can't speak for Rudo.
Rudo is 100% a teenager.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rudo's almost a child.
I believe Mao Mao is like just old
Wait,
enough.
did you say Momo's not? Because Momo is a teenager.
No, I think Momo's just old enough in old Chinese history.
Momo's in high school.
Oh, Mao Mao. My bad.
Mao Mao.
Mao Mao.
Okay. I was
I'm
like,
mispronouncing the
yeah.
name. Mao Mao, I believe, is just old enough. She's super young.
But no, because like Momo, I just love her. She's the main character, fantastic. But at the same time, like Okaroon, I respect the dude. Like, starts off as the little dork who just wants a friend.
Yep.
Ends up like, I love how his hairstyle changes throughout the show. Like small changes like that are always cool to me. And this poor dude, like, I'd hate to be in his shoes. Like, dude finally makes a friend, gets his balls stolen, like, loses all his genitalia, and somehow my man's still over here being a little freaking dork with no balls, scoring all the chicks. He's got Momo, he's got freaking the other chick, and then it literally ends with the man hooking up with an alien. Like, my dude's getting all of them. So
What you're saying is Okaroon is the teenage version of James T. Kirk from the original Star Trek series. It's just like, if there's a woman involved in this show, eventually they'll sleep together.
pretty much, yeah. And it's just
Um,
great because the transformation of basically going from the little dork with no friends to getting all the bitches. Like, my man is succeeding in life.
In one way.
Hey, the only way that matters. Bro, when friends, he got a harem.
And how do you fare on that front?
Oh, I'm not on his level, dude. I'm season 1 Okaroon. I'm just over here reading my books. Like, man, wish I had some friends. Like,
What are you talking? You have plenty of friends. It's just not friends you want to sleep with.
that's a lie.
Okay.
This
Which
asshole
of
is
our friend
exit
group
only.
do you want to sleep with, Dylan? Fearflex?
You know the list.
I
now-
fucked up again. I know. Thanks for pointing at me.
God
Like-
damn it! Now I actually have to edit. That's first time 107. All right, I gotta write that down. You son of a bitch.
First time.
Our secret identities must be maintained.
Yes.
How else am I supposed to patrol the streets of Gotham?
How am I
Oh,
supposed to keep my job?
Dude. Oh man, if my
if your
coworkers
job
hear
is-
the way
if-
that I talk outside over,
That yeah.
If your job is on the line because of how you are in real life when you're not on the job site, like, that's a problem.
I mean, mine's not, but there are others, like Goldmain actually being one of them. Like, with his career, and like if the people were to find it, he could possibly get in trouble.
Just because of the name of your podcast.
That
Not
alone,
even
yes.
not even all of the content
Yes,
that is
exactly.
on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry. I'll try to be better.
Good.
It's just very hard to like refer to
you
people
do-
I've known for so long.
You do just
in
fine in
different-
D&D.
D&D is different.
It's
I
not.
am pretending to be a different person.
Also, as a DM, I have my names in front of me. If I forget, I just go.
You know what? Give me this piece of, duct tape this paper to my head. I am Fearplex.
For me, I have four
Let me put a
criteria.
DM screen in front
I
of me,
have
and
four
maybe I'll
criteria
remember
that makes a
shit.
best main character.
Okay.
The first is want to root for them. The next one is story.
Mhm.
I had all these planned out, and then went down a rabbit hole, and I forgot all of them.
We've gone through so many rabbit holes.
I know.
You just have to be like Alice and come back out of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Okay, so rooting for them, story of the character. I don't know if I can remember. It's also late for me. Anyways, I have a few criteria that I can't remember. out of all of them, all the characters are on here, minus Rudo, because I can't speak for Rudo.
I haven't watched the
because
anime.
I haven't watched it. I'm gonna pick Midoriya, just because he kind of meets all of the requirements for me, in terms of like the character arc he's gone through, the highs and lows. I've wanted to cheer for him.
I I don't want to interrupt you, but I'm going to because I'm an awful person,
Do it.
as we've established
Yeah,
previously.
we already know
Like,
you're
we know-
awful.
we know
What's
that.
up?
like exactly.
Karma's gonna catch up with you.
That's a bitch.
Catch up with yourself. Are you a time traveler?
We'll never know.
Steins Gate.
I chose Momo.
So like it could be that like we're also voting for a season that I have not. So like as far as that goes, like if it's for seasons that I'm watching, like I can't comment on whether or not I would actually root for Midoriya, the last one, because like sometimes I had a really hard previous ones.
Right.
I
I rooted for him when he was on his vigilante. That's when I rooted for him the most.
So good for you. I like your choice, but I can't speak to it because I haven't watched the final episode, and my knowledge base says he annoyed me at certain times, and I stopped watching the anime for a long period of time before I got back into it.
So who you voting for then?
I already said Sung Jin-woo.
Oh,
From
right,
Solo.
right. You were the first one to pick.
Yep.
And I know you went
Is your
Momo.
Genu?
I also went Momo in the end. This one's
Alright.
real easy for me.
Yeah, this one was super easy for me.
Super
too.
easy. Best slice of life. We got
Anne Shirley.
Which is the anime adaptation of Anne of Green Gables, which is a really popular and old fucking book series, which I didn't think needed an anime adaptation, but go for it.
They did a pretty good
You
job.
got a
with it.
Netflix edit.
I'm not
That
gonna
was
lie.
terrible too.
I mean, I think Anne Shirley's pretty cute.
Blue Box. No idea what that's about.
Don't know what that's about either.
City, the animation. And then My Dress Up Darling, Season 2.
Got my vote.
Spy Family, Season 3. And The Fragment Flower Blooms with Dignity.
Fragrant flower blooms with dignity.
Yeah, I need new glasses.
So
This one's easy. It's My Dress Up Darling, 100%.
this is very telling because I don't typically watch slice of life anime. Like I want all of my media to be
As far
let
as reality.
me get away from reality as possible. So the only one that I've actually watched any amount of is Spy X Family. So that's probably getting my vote just because I haven't watched it.
See, my issue with Slice of Life, it fucking make me depressed. Like you're saying, like I want to get away from reality, and you get into these Slice of Lives, and it's like, damn, I wish. Like, fuck, I want a cosplaying girlfriend so bad.
See, you said depressed, and I was like, oh, I mean, yeah, there, you have your levels. You have your My Dress Up Darling levels, where you're like, yay, everything's nice and happy, and
It
then you
must be
have your,
good.
and you have your Clan Head and your Lion April
Oh man.
slice
Oh,
of lives,
fuck.
and those ones are the depression.
Yeah. Those,
See,
oh fuck me.
and it's funny because those ones don't depress me. Yes, they're sad. Don't get me wrong, but I get more depressed by the fucking happy ones. I'm like, screw you.
I can't have that.
Well, especially My Dress Up Darling. I want a fucking cosplaying girlfriend so bad.
Who doesn't want Marin? To be honest, like anyone in our circle, our type of people, who would not want her?
I don't know anyone. Everyone would take her.
Yeah.
Like Maureen's
My
just the
vote
best.
is also My Dress Up Darling season 2.
Plus, dude, season 2 had such good. Like the fucking maid episode. Like,
Main episode was pretty good.
That episode was good.
I think one of the funniest things is the censorship in China on that episode because they can't show blood, so it's all white and it just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just looks like cum.
It
It's
does look
so
like cum.
bad.
It looks like cum all over the place.
There's one in Spy Family that's just like that, where Yor, the assassin wife,
Mm-hmm.
she picks up assassinating at a young age to help take care of her brother because she wants to alleviate some of the stress on him, and she would have herself covered in blood in a war zone. But like you just said, in China, they white it out.
Oh man!
So it's just a picture of this little girl covered in.
What, like they could go with any other color. Like,
so bad.
Do like blue or green. Or...
No, China's censorship is so hilarious. I don't want them to change it. So, did you know that Winnie the Pooh currently right now is banned in China?
What?
Yes.
For the same reason that Donald Duck is.
Why?
Don't wear pants.
No, that's not why.
Oh,
This censorship specifically has to do
with his name.
with the leader of China right now.
Oh,
People have made fun of him, and he says that he looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that's
worse.
Yeah.
That's an actual thing. The ban from Kingdom Hearts 3, when it was officially shipped over,
Mm-hmm.
the censorship of Winnie the Pooh was literally just a giant black box.
oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, South Park even made fun of it.
That's
So fucking
hilarious.
funny.
Well,
telling you,
I
look at
guess
the
I need
picture.
to watch more
Look at a picture of Winnie the
bullshit.
Pooh with the current leader of China, and yeah,
No, I don't want to get bombed, so
just don't
No.
look it up on TikTok.
I don't
All
own
right.
TikTok.
Great,
So-
you're fine.
I funny only.
I
now.
looked it up like 3 times because it's hilarious.
What's our voting preference on this?
Oh, My Dress with Darling season
Yeah.
2.
Definitely.
Cool. I will give in to peer pressure on this one, and I'll just say I'll go with that because
Peer pressure always
I-
wins, boys.
Damn right.
if everyone says it's the best slice of life, I guess I need to watch it.
Yes, you do.
I wouldn't say it's like the best slice of life, but it's really good. Like, it's a really good romance.
It's okay to be wrong.
I mean,
You have your opinions. He's allowed to have his.
listen, if we're talking about romance, the issue is, to me, the #1 romance anime of all time is Toradora.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If we're picking number
Shuffle.
one,
And that means that if you're going to come, and I consider Toradora a slice of life romance. So if you're going to come to me and tell me that My Dress Up Darling is the best one in the series, you're telling me to compare it to Toradora. And if you're going to do that, you got to come out the gate fucking swinging. My Dress Up Darling does. Does it match the levels of intricacy that Toradora does? I don't think so. But is it goddamn close? Yes.
if we're going just romance, then because my number one when it comes to romance is Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie.
Or your poster
And-
on High School DxD.
That's I don't even consider that romance. That's fan
100.
service. But the reason
There's no difference.
the reason Shikamori to me comes out as like the best romance is
Starting a
because it
podcast
did
called
what none of the other
Heathens.
ones do.
What's wrong with you?
Episode 1, they were already together. It's like, thank God, I ain't gotta sit here and be like, just fucking hook up already, god damn it.
Have you not seen You and I Are Polar Opposites?
Actually, I have. It
Yeah.
It does the same exact thing.
I know, and I'm kind of glad that it's not on this list because it would have taken a lot of my votes.
It'll come out next year.
I know it will.
Yeah.
But that one is, that one's fantastic. The only reason why Shikamori still beats that one, that just gets into the characters themselves. Because Shikamori is like ideal waifu for me. Because not only is she hot, she's also super protective and just a pure badass. Like, she's happy, cheerful, and the second you mess with her man, she gonna murder you.
No, that's great. I understand that.
So,
But when we're talking, for me, when we're talking about an anime as a whole and in general, I'm not looking at like what the romance brings. I'm talking about like what are the levels of the actual story that's going on here. The reason Toradora is #1 to me is because the initial story is I like this girl and I like this guy. Let's help each other to get those people. When in all actuality, there's so many layers of love that's actually going on. The small incremental buildup of friendship and then love, and then also everything else around it, creating honestly a relatively complex but incredibly interesting storyline for all of these characters. And also the sacrifices that a lot of the characters have to make, especially when you get to the very end, for some of the characters. Like, it, story-wise, Toradora just rips most romance animes apart. Because it is more than just, oh my god, the two finally got together. It was, yes, the two that we've actually been cheering for have finally gotten together. Also, these two people that were in the running, I feel sad for these people now because they're now being abandoned, especially the girl, because she actually did like the main character, but gave it up because she wanted the other girl to be happy, and a bunch of other stuff that's going on in there. Shikimori, that's not just a cutie, is fun. But it is nowhere near Toradora level.
Well, I think the only other reason why it sits so high on my list as well is because how much I can relate to the main guy.
And
I have not good luck in life and never have. I've survived more things than most people can ever say. And just the idea of being able to have a girl there to basically fucking protect against all that, it's just a dream. Like, it's awesome.
So you want to be that character. You want, instead of being the big macho man you show yourself today, you want to be the little tiny man that gets held and protected.
Oh, absolutely. I love lap freaking naps. I'll lay on the lap and nap. But at the same time, I am torn between both of those because, yes, I am the kind who likes to be coddled, and I am also the kind who will fucking fight off an entire pack of wolves if I have to. Like, I am the macho man who will bitch slap you to get back in the kitchen, and then I'll also want to cuddle you and get little hugs and head pats.
The best
complicated.
romance anime is Prison School.
Absolutely. God damn.
Whip me any day.
Oh, that one was almost too much for me to handle.
So how do we move from slice of life to just pure romance?
Because we were just talking about
It happens.
Okay,
It happens.
In most slice of lives, I honestly kind of
romance.
throw romance in a few of those.
Because
No,
Actually, I'd say I throw them in a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't know
My
many
favorite
slice of
one
life without
recently
romance.
is Tomo-chan.
Tomo-chan is not just a girl; it's so fucking
love
good.
Tomo-chan.
I haven't
Holy
watched that one
shit.
yet.
You haven't
wanna
watched
talk
it?
about
Oh,
you
man.
want to talk about a badass girl that doesn't need protection? You need to watch Tomo-chan. It's not just a girl.
Yeah, she's a good character.
She,
Genuinely.
I know you like Shikimori. It's not just a cootie. She puts Shikimori in the fucking dust.
Mm,
I'm
punch
gonna
you in
say
the
that
balls.
right now.
I'll check it out before I can argue, but I'm going to say you're wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong!
Trust me, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, "Nah, you right."
I doubt that, because Shikamori is
She's
top-rated waifu for me.
I don't know.
What about you,
Like,
Karma?
she beat all the other ones.
What are you choosing?
He picked Spy Family.
Spy Family?
No, he gave in. Remember, he said
No,
I'm
I
giving in.
gave into the
you
pure.
swapped.
I
You
gave
in
into
Peer
the.
pressure.
Now we're on
pure
to...
pressure.
Best drama.
I haven't seen any of these.
So Anne Shirley again, Blue Box, Orb on the Movements of the Earth. Daguopi is originally Sin, The Apothecary Diaries, and The Summer Hikaru Died. Now, I would argue that the one I'm going to vote for is less drama and more of a horror anime. And that is The Summer Hikaru Died. I thought that was a very good anime, but it doesn't scream drama to me, other than the fact that I guess it is dramatic when your best friend dies and is inhabited by an alien entity that then becomes more human as the show goes on.
So, like, for you, is like a drama more akin to like a soap opera? Like, kind of like a here's the initial premise, and there's a few twists and turns along the way.
But the Summer Hikaru Died doesn't scream drama to me, because I would put it in like horror more than, like, yes, it's not terrifying, but like I would put it more into the horror category. I would also like yes, it's a coming of age story. Yes, it has romance in it, but it's a supernatural thing that is going on. It that's the main driving beat of this. Like, drama for me would not involve horror, I guess. Like, my brain doesn't no, this is supernatural and has horror elements to it. This is it's not a drama, but if you just go by the definition of actual drama, yeah, sure, it fits.
I was just curious. I'm picking Apothecary.
Me too.
I skipped because I haven't seen any of them.
Apothecary Diaries basically does what it does drama pretty well, because each episode is kind of the entire show is about this girl that really likes poisons. Basically, she loves testing poisons on herself and seeing what the effects are, and then curing them.
Okay.
So a lot of the episodes is kind of her coming in and solving a medical issue with her knowledge of poisons, And then in
so
that
she's
episode,
a female version of House that only specializes in poisons.
honestly, yeah.
Okay,
Hell
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
She's also really brutal to a lot of the people too. Like she don't give a fuck.
like that. Well, yeah.
I mean, the
House is
fact
pretty
that it's been on the list so much, it must be good. Like, I'm definitely going to put it on my watch list and check it out.
There's a show. So like I was gonna say, it has all these medical things. Well, not all these medical things. It's like the medical things are more of just like a way to get the character there, and then it's kind of like seeing this girl interact with a lot of these higher class women.
Okay.
And then she fixes the problem, and then meanwhile, there's also like some political thing going on in the background. That's basically how this kind of the show goes.
Gotcha.
So it adds in a lot of extra depth with the.
No, you don't.
Adds in a lot of extra depth with the political stuff in the background.
Fuck, you have to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone heard my whisper, like I'm an awful.
You're not good at this.
No, I'm not. Especially when I'm talking to my one friend about another friend. Like,
Mhm.
not gonna be like, oh, this guy's. I can't do it.
I've
My
always
brain
wondered why
stops.
people struggle with it so much. Like, I don't know. I'm really good at
My
it.
goal is just to not say names.
That's fair.
I just do my best to not say names. And before I start talking about if I'm in my mind, I know I'm going to talk to someone. I look at that person, I just stare at them, and I go, "What am I supposed to call you?"
See,
Again, I
but
think it's just a matter of me growing up on nicknames.
It's me looking over here at Die Hard and then commenting about someone across the room, but like just talking to him and then realizing, oh fuck, there's a mic here.
Yeah.
Like the first time I'm terrible. The second time I'm like, and it shouldn't count, but it does because this mic's right next to my fucking.
Indeed, it is.
But yeah. Anyways, Apothecary Diaries, good drama, really good.
I want a headset so I can flip it up and just like mute myself.
The thing I
That'll
wanted to
work
say
out.
about Apothecary Diaries, it is a show for what it is and what it's about. Did not need that level of like animation.
Oh.
It is really well animated. It's very pretty. Now granted, there's still not. I say it's like has great animation. Still not like a lot of like massive flowing pieces that like like we've seen a lot of shonen animes or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just there are just scenes that they just make with like little bits of like rustling leaves or like river flowing. That's like that's really fucking holy shit. Anyways.
No, this next one, though, which is where Karma slipped out with my name.
Yep.
He said he knows what I'm going to pick. I don't even know what I'm going to pick because I'm tied. Because this is best isekai anime.
Listen,
Now,
I have two answers.
I do too.
Well, before we give answers,
Read the nominees.
yes.
Yep.
And I volunteer Die Hard to read
Okay.
them because we've talked a shit ton, and he
So-
doesn't. He doesn't.
Waking up, man.
Yeah, the nominees for Best Isekai Anime of the Year: Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill Season 2.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is Disney Twisted Wonderland, the animation, Season 1.
I would ignore the season 1 because it also then starts going into episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. The next one, From Bureaucrat to Villainous, Dad's Been Reincarnated. That's actually pretty fucking funny. I haven't seen it yet, so that's...
You haven't?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty good.
I haven't either.
Okay. The next one, which is really good, at least for me,
Oh,
Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Season 3.
Mm.
And then the one that I chose, because for me it was a no-brainer. I fucking love this anime. ReZero, Starting Life in Another World, Season 3. And then another one that I haven't heard from Mappa Studios, Zenshu.
Okay, so Karma came out, obviously assuming I was immediately going to vote for Konosuba because I love Konosuba.
Every time for the last 5 months or so that we've talked about any anime, he has brought this one up and goes, "You have to watch this. this is hilarious. It's one of my favorite animes of all time.
Absolutely.
And then he'll go into story rants about certain things that happened to try and convince me that I need to watch this. I recently started to watch it, and he got super excited and like, calm your shit. This is one that I keep going. I keep going. There's something else I want to watch. And, like, I get why you like it. I do find all of the parts funny, but like, I would assume with as much as you have hyped it up to me, that it is the one that you want to vote for most.
I absolutely do.
However, I don't know your opinions on the other ones. I haven't heard you mention hardly any of these other than campfire cooking.
I will tell you what his answer is.
I would guess you wouldn't vote for that.
So I'll tell you right now, Keijo used to be my most watched anime of all time with its little 12 episodes. It would always be the one I would just put on. I was like, I just want to put something on in the background, and then I'd sit and watch it. I don't even know how many times I've watched Keijo. It's up there. But I'm like 99% sure at this point that Konosuba has surpassed that. I have watched Konosuba so many freaking times, and every time I watch it, it still makes me laugh. And it's the same deal. I'm just going to put this on while I play video games on my handheld, and then I put the handheld down and I watch it.
So I don't get why that would not 100. With that argument, why you wouldn't vote for it.
Because of the other one right below it.
Yeah.
I always thought, again, I didn't know what anime Rem and Rom were from.
Yeah,
I knew them from porn. Because they're everywhere on
there's
porn.
There's a lot of porn.
Yeah, there is.
A lot of porn.
But there's more important stuff.
And then I found what anime they were from, thanks to Arcsol, because he talked about it. And obviously, every convention you go to, you see Rem fucking everywhere. You can't pull up anime on the internet without seeing Rem. I had the assumption that it was just overrated, and it was nothing. Until I finally gave it a try. And after the freaking first episode of ReZero, my jaw was on the floor, and I was like, I did not see that fucking coming. Holy shit.
When the main character gets fucking disemboweled.
Yeah, dude.
Like, his head goes falling over the floor, and he wakes up right back at the very beginning with his eyes fucking shunted.
Look at the hair standing up. Look, it's everywhere. It caught me so off guard. And then
I told you.
And then I binged the whole thing. No, don't get me wrong. I still think Rem's overrated. And I thought that throughout almost the entire show. Emily is number one girl.
Amelia. I can't even say her fucking name right.
Fuck off, it's late also. Amelia. But then you get to the speech from Rem, and it's like, I'm over here like, bro, just do it. Run away with her, man. It's right there. Yeah. Just do it. But I was also still tied because I was an Amelia supporter. I'm like, bro, you got Amelia. And he chose her. So I see where the love of Rem finally comes from. But she's still below Amelia, in my opinion.
So I will say this. Until season 2 happened, I was diehard Rem fan. Because there was nothing on Ram, and Amelia was kind of like a cookie cutter, like, important character, girl, person.
Fair.
Season 2 happened, and I was like, no, I get the hype now. I get it. And I think I'm on the train.
And now, I don't want to get into too many details about this, because I told Arcsol, I called him when I finally watched it, and I'm like, when this is done, I want to do an entire episode on this show.
You got it.
I finally finished it all. So when the new season comes out, we're gonna watch that, and then I want to do a whole freaking episode on ReZero. But again, yeah, it's close. But you're right, Karma, because my vote still has to go to Konosuba season 3.
This
what?
has
Fuck you!
I'm sorry, but
I had money writing on this.
I'm sorry.
You owe me money.
I love, like I said, ReZero. It stomped all expectations. I thought it was just gonna be an overrated basic isekai. It is absolute fucking gold. But I still have to go Konosuba.
This has no bearing whatsoever on what we're actually talking about, but I've just been staring at and watching all of the stuff go up. Every time that Fear or Arc are talking, my mic is spiking, and it's hilarious.
Well,
to
yes,
me.
it's not like I have any noise protection in this room or anything like that.
I know, but you guys have gotten so excited that, like, not only are you talking through your own mic, now you're talking through two others.
He comes through all mics most of the time, and I know it's gonna sound shit.
But it's only when you guys get really excited, and it's just funny to watch because I'm like, wow, that's a huge spike, and that's gonna be very loud. And I'm like, wait, that's my mic that's pinging. And I've been silent this whole time.
Well, it's also because I've had to turn your mic up because you tend to, which I understand, it's respect. You look at who you're talking to, which then turns your mouth away from the mic and it goes down a lot in volume.
So now I'm just going to have to like put my chin on the mic itself and just stare at people.
Well, I'm just saying, when you're talking, like me, a lot of times I'll talk and just kind of look at whatever the hell's in front of me. Like, and even when I kind of turn. It's just a habit because we've been doing this for so long. But it's funny because I've watched your volume drop so much because you turn directly to talk to people.
100% I do.
Or I
I
usually
sit
talk
back.
out of the side of my mouth when I'm talking to someone.
Yeah.
But also these mics are nice
because we're experienced, bro.
Yep.
Oh, fist bump. Yeah.
That's
Rookies, especially Karma.
You're talking about having a great time. Look, I'm talking to every single one of you.
Well, it's because your mic's in your hand, so you're fine. By the way, just to drop it too, we only have 11 out of 24, and we're already at the hour and a half mark.
We're fine.
it's okay. This will work out.
So listen.
Okay, so
I said I had 2 votes.
Yeah, what
One is the vote that I want it to be because I want more anime like this. The second one's my actual vote.
ReZero is the actual vote.
ReZero is the actual vote.
I know that.
ReZero just it just continues on with what it's doing great.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what's the other one?
From bureaucrat to villainous. I want that one to win so bad. So, my partner is super into the villainous shows. I don't know why. It's just like her niche. But I gotta say, this one's fucking hilarious. Because, the usual thing where they take a guy and they put him in a different world and all the, regular isekai stuff. This one is literally about a dude who was a high-ranking bureaucrat in power and money. And then he dies and gets placed into the game of his daughter's favorite game as the main villainess.
Is it a dating sim?
That's what villainesses are. They're from
I knew
dating
it.
sims.
I knew the game was a dating sim.
Yeah.
funny.
So he
yeah.
takes the role of the bad girl, the person that the main character's going up against to get all the guys. It's so funny having to see this because they do like little snippets of like the shadow in the background of like the bureaucrat and constantly having to act like a girl and all this other stuff, and it is just fucking hilarious.
See, not that it would change my vote, but I'm a little bummed that this one's not on the list. Well, I think it's because it didn't have a fresh season, or did it? But Reincarnated as a Vending Machine, I freaking love that anime. It's funny. It's got great characters. You wouldn't think a dude being turned into a vending machine would like be important or like have anything going on. It's just so good, and I love it.
I watch a lot of isekai anime.
Same.
Because it's fun and it's cool. There's only one on this list that I have actually watched any amount of. But on this list, there are like 3 other ones that I'm like, yeah, that's on my watch list. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Because like I said, I don't have a lot of time to watch anime. And when I do, it's very specific moods.
Yeah.
Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. I always see it and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that at some point. But like, it's not an important thing on my list. ReZero, I think I watched the first season. I haven't watched the other. Does that affect the recording?
No.
The door's
No.
open. Oh,
It's
then
normal.
why have we had it shut this whole time?
I don't know. He's the one who shut it.
You told me to shut it.
I actually did
Yeah.
not. We never shut the door.
No, you literally told him to
told
shut
me
it.
to
You
shut
told
it.
him.
I think it's because you had already shut it the first time and then you reopened
I walked in and out of that door like 5 times.
Yeah, that does feel great.
Yeah, you immediately feel the breeze from the other rooms just coming in, and it's fucking nice.
Normally, it's
But
only
the-
in
but the
the
funny
in the
thi-
summer I have to close it
But the
because
funny
of the
thing is,
swamp cooler.
there's also window.
I'll make one thing clear to you: these windows have not been opened in like 7 years.
All the more reason to start opening them.
All the cum stains were on the entire infrastructure of the frame. It would fall apart.
You know what? So I think
Just lick it.
Yeah.
You think these walls were painted white? You're wrong.
That's why they're
Funny
off-white.
thing is, cum stains brown. So
They do.
What do you think? Why do you think I'm talking about this? The
Yeah.
covers?
Curtains. Focus. What are you going?
From Bureaucrat to Villainess is on my list to watch. ReZero, I've only watched part of the first season because other stuff came out at the same time. Zenshu, I'm very interested in this picture, and so I think it's going to get added by the list. As is Disney Twisted Wonderland, because that just seems
I'm not gonna lie. Disney Twisted Wonderland
like
was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. It's just Wonderland, but they took it in an extreme like anime route.
But
it's
like
not bad. I'm not gonna lie.
But it's funny because like I remember seeing like the previews for this, and then in Barnes and Noble seeing
The
like
books.
like the books
Mm-hmm.
and going, you've just twisted the villains into hot boys, and I'm not sure how I feel about this because like
they did exactly what anime does.
I realized
Sexual
Have you seen
confusion.
Sailor Moon?
I realized that, but it's like
Drama half.
it's like we have strong opinions about that, just based off the pronunciation.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
That's why I dropped it.
Ranma half.
Rama half.
You don't call it Ranma 1/2?
Nope. We're not going to rehash that argument from Vegas.
no, we had like a 3-hour long discourse between 4 people about how to pronounce a measurement that is literally written out for you.
You can say a half, or you can say 1/2.
That was the main argument. It's half.
You can't say 1 and a half.
That's
You can have 1/2, which is a half,
Mm-hmm.
and you can have half.
Mm-hmm. No, like I said, we're
That
not
was
getting
the-
it. We're not getting into this
that was
argument
literally
again.
that was
The
literally
answer
the
is
argument.
you're both right. It doesn't matter.
So Konosuba is getting the vote.
Hell yeah, as it should.
Best action.
Well, hold up.
Whoa.
Die Hard.
He already said.
yeah, I said.
He was the first one to vote. As he was reading out the list, he's like, and the one I'm voting for.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
ReZero.
ReZero.
Fair.
For
Alright,
sure,
alright.
ReZero.
Best action. This one is gonna be tough.
So we have
I don't think it is.
Dan Da Dan season 2.
It's only going to be tough for you.
Oh yeah.
Gachikaku. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I think you did it right.
I did not because I did ooh and it's an ah at the end.
Gachikuta.
Kaiju
Gachikuta.
number 8. My Hero Academia final season. One Piece
Ooh.
and Shadow Leveling or Soul Leveling season 2 Arise from the Shadow.
Shadow leveling works as the name.
Shadow Leveling season 2 Arise from the Solo.
Arise from the Solo.
Now, this one's fucking tough for me, man.
That's
Okay, can I
because
just say what I'm not voting for real quick? And
One Piece.
I'm not. Well, no, I am not gonna vote for One Piece. But I've already explained I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I have seen some clips of it, and I definitely think it might win this year, especially since it was pretty good.
are you not voting for My Hero?
I'm not voting for Kaiju number 8,
Ooh.
and it makes me
Okay.
sad because I think there's a lot of great stuff about Kaiju number 8. But just last season, like, we only had like really one major fight. Everything else is kind of like they basically did an entire like training arc as
Pretty
a
much,
season.
yeah.
Like they had like the one big fight,
Mhm.
like the first couple episodes, and then the rest of them were just training.
Yeah.
That is fair, yeah. Does it?
Now,
it does, but
granted,
it doesn't actually say season 2. It just
I
says
guess
Kaiju
that's
number.
fair.
It just says
I
Kaiju number
guess
8.
That's fair. But I will say, even if we are counting season 1, I don't think I'm gonna. But I know what's coming up. I've read the manga for Kaiju number 8.
Oh yeah.
There is a very, very, very strong chance that when season 3 comes out, I'm probably gonna be voting for Kaiju number 8. As long as they pick up that animation just that little extra bit to put it over the top.
I hope they do, because the next part
So-
it gets crazy.
No Kaiju number 8, but I'm excited to see season 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm tied between the first 3.
So my vote, what I wanted to choose was Solo Leveling. because that whole fight for season 2 was just,
with Biru.
oh man, it was fucking phenomenal.
It did. I think out of all of them, I think Soul Leveling definitely had the most like,
Yeah,
moment in it.
they fucking amped up the animation on that, and I was just like, yes, give me more.
Yeah.
But I'm choosing Kaiju number 8.
So, like, I agree with Solo Leveling. Like, I really liked everything about the last season, or Rise from the Shadow. I will not do One Piece. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the final season of My Hero, so that
Same.
one's out. I have not watched season 2 of Dandadan, so that one's out for me.
Yeah, I hate that out of all of them. That's the only one that says season 2. Well, no, because then
No,
yeah, final season.
Solo Leveling says season 2.
Yeah,
well.
final season of My Hero.
I really do appreciate Kaiju number 8 for a show about kaijus.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it doesn't involve enough kaiju.
You know what? That's fair, actually. And I hate that you're right.
Yeah, why you? Now that you brought that up,
The show, he's entirely right, though.
He is, and I hate it.
Kaijus, the actual kaijus, the big fuck-off monsters, are more in the background. We're dealing with these numbered kaijus that are the same size as us.
Or have already been defeated and turned into cool, dope-ass weapons. Like, yeah, I get it. It's cool. But also, no, I want a big fucking monster if you're going to call it a kaiju.
I want a 3-episode fight of this giant fuck-off dinosaur.
So I disagree with
that.
that.
You're right.
Like, my tie is between Gaichi Kuta and Solo Leveling, and I think I'm actually going to give it to Gaichi Kuta because Solo Leveling, as wonderful as it is, the things that happen in it have happened in other shows, like man fights with twin daggers. Cool. It's a very good fight. It's very well animated. Jikuta says some wild ass shit out there for like between powers and what people choose to like. Person fights with a gigantic fuck off pair of scissors.
Yeah.
Like it's taller than she is. Like it's fucking great.
I mean, technically that's been done.
Yes, with Kill la Kill.
Yep.
But
no, I get you. Like it's
like one of the first big fights is just someone picking up random shit, making it grow or glow, and then throwing it. Like, and it's done well enough that I'm like, this is cool. Like, first ones fight for survival. Other ones are definitely like knockdown, drag out brawls. But like, it's not just every fight you're seeing the same exact moves throughout it. Like for an action anime, the action scenes flow so well and involve so many different aspects that you don't feel like the character just keeps doing the same thing every time.
I really gotta watch
you do.
Yeah, frankly, I have to agree with you on that because
Gachiakuta.
I was watching it with Titanic's Baz, and it was really cool to see all the different ways that they were fighting these creatures.
See, like, I gotta watch it because one of my favorite like fighting animes is Mob Psycho 100.
Fucking peak.
Like people, and I was one of the people that first started watching that, and it was really hard to get people into it because they could not handle the animation style. But when they got to the fights, that was some of the best shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And for me, which I never understood that because I had the same issue because I was into that show freaking episode 1, and I thought the animation was fantastic. I loved the animation style of it.
I think people just could not handle the like really big,
vibrant.
I was gonna say like a thick edges, sharp edges, and kind of like in your face. Like literally in the first episode, you see walking around with like broccoli and like broccoli heads and potato heads and
Yeah.
you know,
I just like
like,
it's the
very
way
much-
it's the way he sees the world.
Yeah,
Well,
I
like-
understand that, but I think for like other people, especially if they're not like anime like we are, it's really hard to sell them on that type of show because it's very, you know, like
Out there,
I mean, look at your wall you have, right?
Uh-huh.
Of like
it's a fantastic
of,
wall.
like, this is the type of anime you're looking at, And then if you look at anything that's Mob Psycho, it is very much like faces are kind of like even like worse looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Some of the
definitely.
characters are ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Again, those thick edges, those I wouldn't even say the vibrant colors are that big of an issue. It's just like the design of characters.
I
A
loved it.
lot of,
Every
like,
piece of it.
Normies are not going to enjoy.
Fair.
Well, like, so Gaichikuta is a very stylized anime.
I love it.
It's like, it's got some stuff that I know everyone won't like, and sometimes I don't like it because, you know, I'm more sensitive to changes in light and flashes and stuff like. So sometimes it's hard to watch and I have to take a break, but like, I've enjoyed everything about it so far because it feels like it fills a weird niche of like, yeah, this is still super cool. It's super stylized. Like, it reminds me a little bit of some older stuff, like Samurai 7 and old Trigun and stuff. Like, it combines some stuff that I was very into at one point and brings it back, but in a different way.
Fair.
Do you have any coffee?
I do have coffee. Got lots of coffee.
Some coffee.
Yeah, would you mind if I grab a glass? Because I'm starting to fade. I'm really fucking tired.
Help yourself. Or you could do a line of freaking G Fuel sponsor. But yeah. And then
All right.
you chose Kaiju number 8, so we're good on that one.
For me, all right. So I'll tell you my two finalists. For me, it is My Hero, and it is Solo Leveling. They both just have phenomenal animation styles. The combats are fucking beautiful. Now, my pick is going to be off of one specific moment that impacted me a bit more than the other one. And I'm going to pick My Hero. Because the moment... I don't want to spoil it too much, because it is really good. But there's a moment where it seems like Bakugo's out of the fight. And, like, just goes plus ultra. Basically. And like evolves and becomes so much stronger, and it's really fucking cool. And then he does it again.
Oh shit!
He
Plus.
does it later when you think he's just out of the fight entirely. Like there was just two awesome moments, and also like the entire thing was just phenomenally like animated. And I think My Hero has a bit of an edge over the rest of them because the entire season is nothing but fighting. There's
I need
No,
to.
honestly,
I really
yeah,
need
it
to
was-
watch the
there's
final
like
season.
maybe 3 episodes that aren't fighting.
I mean, there's a fight in almost every episode of Gaichikuta.
I mean,
There
and,
it is,
and
yeah.
that's entirely fair. But now, my only issue with Soul Leveling is some of the character designs that they made for season 2 were more simplified than their originals, and that really took me out of it. Like Biru was super plain and boring.
Yeah, they smoothed out all of the
Yeah, I did
rough
not like
edges
it.
and insectoidiness.
Yeah, I did not
Um,
like it at all. Now, like I said, I think they still did a great shot. That shot with the claw heading towards the eye and then him dodging out of the way at very last second. Very well recorded the entire fight, especially when it changes to like from Biru's perspective and it just becomes like a, oh no, I'm being hunted type of perspective. Really cool cinematography. But I just think there were more impactful moments in the final season for My Hero. And just had great story moments throughout it for combats as well. I mean, not really the redemption, but kind of like the forgiveness of the insane schoolgirl.
Yeah.
The great moment with Twice. I'm trying to just speak about more
not
general things.
spoil.
Yeah.
It's really hard to not
And-
talk about
yeah.
it and not like
'Cause the
mention
entire
specifics
se- the
because
entire
it's so
season-
good.
Yeah, the entire season's a fight. But like, and then also they take all of the fights
so
to like
what
the next
we're
level and
saying
trying to
is-
think about all of their quirks on like another level.
Mhm.
So it's just
So what we're saying is, we should go all the way back to the beginning, restart this with a very specific disclaimer of there are spoilers ahead, and then we can just talk however we feel like.
No.
No, I think that would be wonderful.
How about this? How about we just add it at the very end, and he can just edit it in?
Yeah, but he says he doesn't edit stuff,
He's
and
going to.
I've already proven,
Yeah.
2 or 3 times
Yeah.
that maybe it needs to happen.
He already has to edit it twice. Let's just add a third one in there.
Yeah, we just gotta make that disclaimer of.
But yeah, that's my pick.
Some
I'm gonna do My
spoilers
Hero.
ahead.
I just think overall it was great. Now, what do I think's gonna win? I think One Piece is gonna win it.
Well,
I think
Gear 5 unlock was.
I think it has a huge following, and I get it. There are some shows like that, but man, it's hard to get into as a new person.
Oh, I get it.
And it's hard to care as much when you're like, I don't know, I've watched a lot of anime that have a lot of filler. I've also watched a lot of anime that have no filler. And sometimes best to streamline, and sometimes it's best to add. Like, there's a couple new anime that I'm like, I wish there was more filler, because then I would get to know these characters a little bit better.
Right.
And I know I'm in the middle of a sentence, but I'm going to dip out real quick.
Okay.
No, I agree, though, on the fucking lack of filler in some of these new ones, because filler episodes, I think, are sometimes some of the best. Like, one of the best Dragon Ball Z episodes, in my opinion, is the driving test.
I think the big thing now, especially, is, like...
Attention spans? Yes.
Well, definitely attention spans.
Not only that, but a lot of these mangas are already done by the time the animes are coming around.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You're getting,
like Demon Slayer?
Chainsaw Man's fucking
done.
over, and
Demon
I'm so
Slayer's-
sad.
Demon Slayer's like, what, 24
25?
bucks?
25 bucks, I think.
Yeah.
Which I don't get. Like, why? I mean, I guess, these authors, they come out, they have their story, they do their story, they're done.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard going from, the OGs of hundreds and fucking hundreds of chapters to these short stories that are now the popular, which I get. Like I said, the authors, apparently they have a story, they said their story, they're done. But damn, does it break my heart, because, Chainsaw Man's last chapter just dropped. It's over. Chainsaw Man's done, and I am going to cry when I read that.
Well, so I know a big thing about it, especially, is because they're trying to put a lot more power in the writers, because especially back in the day when Akira Toriyama was writing, like, he did ultimately have the final say, but he was very much pushed all the time to keep going.
Well, yeah,
it
was supposed to end at freaking Frieza.
Yeah, well, he was supposed to end at Frieza, and they're like, no, we want you to do another one. He said yes. Then he does Cell, and then he has to go, first
at first it was just the androids, and they're like,
those
wait,
androids suck. And he's like, okay, here's
fat,
3 more
a
androids.
fat guy and a freaking old man, that's your final boss? Like, okay, fine, I'll make these, really? 2 teenagers and a big dude, that's your final boss?
All right, fine, here's my big bug. And they're like, that big bug's stupid. Like, well, I'm not changing the big bug.
Yeah.
I'm about to make the big bug look different. Like, that's not good enough. I'm like, okay, here's the final big bug. They're like, yep, that's the one.
Like, wait, no, it can't end. You have to write a whole nother chapter now.
And then they were like, hey, we really want you to keep going. He's like, I'm only going to keep going if you give me.
Honestly, as cool as Perfect Cell was, I much prefer his alien version.
The first form?
I think if it would have started as Perfect Cell and then progressively got like uglier, I think it would have been a lot cooler.
Oh, okay.
At least to me.
No, I could see an interesting route doing that, of like doing a version of where like Imperfect Cell is more stronger, but not as like, and more like hunter and like survivalist.
Yeah.
But not as like thinky as like Perfect Cell might be. Perfect Cell would be like a great martial artist, but like not as honed power, and then Imperfect Cell could be like incredible power, but not honed to a good level. That'd be an interesting route.
I definitely like his perfect form over the bug. Second form, just dumb.
Yeah, a lot of people are like,
Yeah.
"What were you thinking?"
It's like
it's an in between.
It's all the in betweens tend to suck like that. Except actually, Boo had the best in between transformations because his first transformation, fat pink blob, but then when he absorbs, like his middle ones are awesome, like Super Boo and all that.
Where do you put evil Boo? Like just gray boob.
Gray Boo, it couldn't have ever existed, and I would be fine with it.
So you would put it with second form cell.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, I guess. And then when it comes to Frieza too, like the two in the middle are just really okay. So you're taller now,
Yeah.
and now you are literally a replica of freaking alien.
I do like that one. It is very interesting. I like the idea that like it was short and very skinny, and then as he got stronger,
Tall and
he got
buff.
taller, and then more bulkier, and then final form just kind of like threw that out the window. I like that as like a subversion of expectation, especially like because we look at it now, of like we know what final form Frieza looks like,
Which is his actual original
Which is his
form,
actual original
and
form.
he just basically fucking
But
compressed himself to become
thinking
weak.
back in 1992, 1994 when that shit was coming out. And this is how people were introduced. Like, you haven't seen my final form, and it's like,
What's it gonna be?
oh shit! And
Mhm.
it's like it's just a simplified version of the first form, and it's like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
seriously.
Now, granted, I think I think less is more.
Yeah.
So like, where the fuck are you gonna go after third form Frieza?
And then to go the opposite direction after the third.
I think it's smart.
Well, and then it worked out well because then when you get into the super and all that, like I love Gold. Gold is actually one of my favorite transformations as well, due to the cameraman. I love. Yeah,
You
no,
slide
legit.
around him, gets in, pulls back out.
But that's the reason why I love the Gold transformation so much, is because the way that the camera pans as he's transforming, like the way he stands there, with his feet crossed, like arms out. It wouldn't be as cool if it wasn't for the way that the camera literally rotates as the freaking glow of the gold becomes brighter and brighter.
I agree. Give
Like,
that man a raise.
If it wasn't for the cameraman, it wouldn't be that cool of a transformation. But the way that every time it just pans around him in and out, it just turns out so well.
We're
Yeah.
all in agreement that the cameraman's the strongest person in all of anime history, right?
Oh, definitely.
Not just
yeah.
anime history, and all of history.
all cinema history.
The cameraman is by far the fucking
That's fair.
strongest, the
Yeah.
fastest.
He's
Like,
been in everything.
yeah.
And granted, a lot of my knowledge of Dragon Ball in general is just background knowledge from what I've learned from you guys. One thing that I really want to see animated is Frieza Black. Like,
Oh,
if we
yeah,
can get a
yeah,
Frieza
yeah,
Black
yeah.
animated, that'd be so fucking cool.
Well, so right now it's kind of up in the air on how cool it could be. Like Black Frieza is really interesting as like the next stepping point, but Frieza Black doesn't do anything. Frieza Black like when Frieza transforms into his black form, he doesn't even do anything in it. He's just like, "Hey, check this out."
Yeah.
And then
That's the
and he's
coolest
like,
thing.
"All right,
part.
later, monkeys." And
He just shows up.
and leaves.
Sup, bitches? Punch
Shows
them
up,
both in the
fucking beats the
gut.
shit out
He
of him,
fucking destroys
and then
Goku.
leaves.
He destroys Goku and Vegeta in his basic form.
Mhm.
in his final form. Like, it's hilarious. But anyways, yeah, like a big going back to what we were talking about originally, it was like animes are becoming shorter because a lot more power is being placed in the writers. So writers are being able to kind of like pick and choose where they want to end their things.
Yeah, but like, why? I just don't get why the writers are doing such short stories now.
Well,
Like,
it's really
because the way
it's really
Chainsaw
straining.
Man's ending, like I feel like it can continue on. Like there's so many devils you could make up and do stuff with. Like,
But that's the thing though, right? Is where's the line of how many devils is too many devils, and like where and how many interesting ideas
until
do you-
it becomes repetitive
until
and
it
dies
becomes
off.
repetitive. And then also, when do you finally crash and burn with your drive to keep doing this story?
I mean, that's
'Cause, like,
fair.
There are people, I'm like, fucking Case Closed, I think is still going, or Detective Conan, which is over 700. I think it's over 700 episodes, so 900 episodes, I forget. And that's a different case, a unique case every single episode, and the dude is still a fucking child.
Yeah.
I mean, look at One Piece. Like somehow he's still writing.
Well, that's because like all of it is still different. He's like, and he, I forget the name. Oda.
believe it's Oda, yeah.
I believe Oda has said that he's finally starting to reach the tail end of his story. Like he's finally got everything in place to really set up like a few final arcs. So I think One Piece will be actually ending here pretty soon.
And the thing about the anime is not a lot of people realize that almost none of it's filler. It's basically chapter per chapter, episode for episode of what's going on in the manga.
There's some filler.
Yeah, of course there is some filler.
Yeah, but it's not Naruto filler.
No.
Oh my god, it's definitely not Naruto
Jesus
filler.
Christ.
What, the last like fucking 4 seasons of
Original Naruto.
original Naruto was just filler?
Yep.
Don't remind me, dude. I watched all of it.
I watched all of it too.
And I was like, what do you mean none of this matters?
All right, back on topic.
Naruto was the first anime that I watched that I recognized the filler as filler and going, this has no place in the story.
What, the giant robot Naruto flying around and picking off people didn't tell you that it was
No, it was actually the cooking episodes before the Chunin exams that I was like, where the fuck are we cooking? You guys go to the same ramen shop every time you eat. What the fuck is this?
All right.
Next.
So
Best
moving
comedy.
on to best comedy. So
Why
the
fuck is-
nominations for this year, honestly, there's some of them that I haven't heard of. So City, the animation, I haven't heard of that one at all. So I wouldn't know anything about it. Do you guys?
No. Nope. Besides reading it on the list earlier.
Yes,
It was,
this is the second time it's appeared on the list.
I think it's made by the same people that did Nichijou.
Okay.
Don't even know what that one is.
That's the one where the principal suplexes a deer.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
Nice.
That doesn't sound bad. Sounds just stupid enough to be in.
I mean, it reminds me of my dear friend,
It's really funny,
Noscree.
'cause at first he's like, go away.
Yep.
And the deer's like, no. Like, fine. He like buffs out and he suplexes the deer. The deer doesn't even run away. He just stands up and walks away.
Damn.
Yeah.
Next one is Dandadan Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
The one that has my vote, My Dress Up Darling Season 2.
Really?
I don't know if
It's not that funny.
You're not wrong.
It's great. Don't get me wrong,
and
but
that's where I'm
It's
struggling
not funny.
too. Hey, look, Rama half.
Ranma one half.
Rama 1, 2.5.
Rama, you're both right.
I haven't heard of it. I haven't seen anything about it, so I wouldn't know.
So I've never watched it, but I know about it. It's a remake of an old anime because there was an old one, Rama half, and this is the remake by Mappa.
Okay. The next one we have on the list is
Isn't it? It's Ranma one half is how it's translated from Japanese to English.
Not getting back into this, Karma.
I'm picking Rama 1/2.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rama 2.5 because we're in season 2.
2.5.
The next one on the list is Spy Family, which honestly is fucking great. I love
It
Spy
is
Family.
great. I love the movie.
You know what? I changed my mind. That's getting my vote right now.
And then the last one being
Witch Watch.
Witch Watch.
yeah.
Is the third or fourth time it's appeared so
We
far,
have no
which means
acknowledgement towards.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
which means I should probably watch it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna
at
have to
some
check that one out.
Uh,
I think because I'm not sure if it's this one or because I know there's a witch one that it literally takes place in the Bleach universe. Now, I don't know if it's Witch Watch or if I think it's Burn the Witch is the one I'm thinking of.
I
But
have no idea what you're talking about.
Ace was telling me about it, and he's watched it all, and it actually takes place in the Bleach universe. I think it's Burn the Witch though is the one I'm thinking of. But I'm with like Die Hard on this one. I really want to vote for My Dress Up Darling. Or no, I'm agreeing with Arc because it's not that funny. Like
it's
It's
great.
not that funny.
It's a rom-
It's
I
a
mean,
good slice
It's just
of
not
life.
funny.
it's a rom-com, sure.
It does have some pretty funny moments. I think the funniest moment in the entire show is the ending
Yes.
where Marin thinks that they're gonna have sex.
Yep.
Oh yeah, when he
And
bought
he's
a
just
monster,
like,
and she
I just
thought,
want energy drinks.
Yep.
yeah, he bought a freaking energy drink. She thought he was buying condoms.
Oh my
That
God, I'm
entire-
not ready.
That entire situation.
That episode was hilarious.
That's comedy gold. That's
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Yep.
and
But
it-
the
Because
rest of
especially
it-
since she's down for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she was like,
If-
"Am I still ready? Oh, I'm
If
gonna do it."
Gojo was just a little bit more of an impure guy,
Oh yeah,
he would have gotten laid that night.
easily.
Yep.
But no, I have to go Dawn to Dawn season 2 because I don't count. Like I said, My Dress Up Darling is not just a comedy. Like it's a rom com. It's mostly the romance.
I'm
Mhm.
going Ranma 1/2. That shit's hilarious.
It's got to be Dawn to Dawn for me.
Do you guys even know what Ranma 1/2 is?
Yeah, I know the story and the concept of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Not at all.
Basically, it's about a person who gets like enchanted by a panda, and
That's funny.
they change sex.
What?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
There's a
man,
lot of
that's
really
crazy.
funny, wacky situations the main character gets into.
That sounds like a good watch.
It's
I'm gonna
pretty
watch
funny.
it.
The trick about it though is like they have to get splashed with either cold or hot water
I
in
thought
order
so.
to change back and forth.
That's so dumb. That's
It's-
so funny.
It's I honestly believe it's where Dawn to Dawn got their inspiration from.
Yeah.
Because again, Rama Half's been around for a long time, and when it comes to Gigi, literally turning from Evil Eye to Gigi is the hot and cold water, and I think they got
Oh.
that from Rama Half.
Also going with Ranma 1.
But now, luckily, this next one, you went with
So officially I'm going with Spy Family.
Spy Family. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which is a good one. It's pretty funny.
And you
Ranma
shot
1/2.
Yeah, Rama Half. So Rama Half wins this one. But luckily, this next one now, best romance. I already know the winner. We got Blue Box, Dawn to Dawn season 2, Honey Lemon Soda, My Dress Up Darling season 2, Rama Half season 2, and The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. This one is easily My Dress Up Darling season 2.
See, this one's actually really because I really liked Honey Lemon Soda.
I didn't watch it.
It was really I enjoyed it.
And I think I'm gonna go with you on that. Lemon soda is great.
Taking Die Hard side.
Yes.
Yeah,
'Cause if I don't choose honey lemon soda, then it's Ranma 1/2.
Fair. Arc.
I want to pick My Dress Up Darling, but since it says season 2, there's not a lot in season 2 that really pushes the relationship.
I agree to disagree on that one.
I mean,
Because it was like the end of season 1 when Maureen discovered like that I have feelings for him.
like halfway through, but yeah.
Mhm.
I think season 2 focused in a lot more on that. Yes, there's not a lot of like, I guess the character growth there between them, but I just love how like more nervous she becomes and like
Yeah.
actually admitting to the feelings, like definitely giving more into her feelings for him. And then again, especially when you get to the freaking condom episode, just
Yeah.
hilarious and showing that she is in love and hell, she's even down to clown with him. Like she was open for it.
My only issue is that there's a lot of development. Like, it's more of like, it's not really development for Marin, because
No,
She's
it's
already
definitely
established that's what she
it's
wants.
that one's definitely more focused on Gojo. It's Gojo
And I
development in that
now I
season.
think there's really good moments for Gojo where he's getting out of his shell a lot more. You
Mhm.
know, when the information of him making Hina dolls comes out, and he's freaking out.
The new
Everything-
friends he's made
And they're all
actually
like,
accept.
that's
And they're
pretty
like-
fucking cool.
And
Mhm.
the guy wearing the dresses are like, "Oh my god, I went there when I was little."
That dude cracks me up.
Like, I think it did. Again, great season, especially for the show. I don't know if it's best romance.
Huh?
I'm gonna pick.
Not only you're wrong, but you're stupid.
Well,
We don't use those type of words. in
you're
this
right. We use
place.
retarded.
Yeah, you're right. You fucking retard.
There you go. You added the correct adjective in between what you were saying and what the end word
I was just quoting
I'm
Cat in
gonna
the Hat.
pick
Thank
one
you.
that none of you guys picked. I'm gonna pick The Fragrant Flower. Dignity.
haven't
Good for you.
seen it,
I haven't
so we
seen it.
can't
Haven't seen it.
watch it.
Good.
Ooh. Okay, this one's actually gonna. Okay, we're off to best background art.
Best background art.
See, like, this is an anime. Even if I didn't pick anything else, if I had watched a little bit, I'd probably pick Gachiakuta.
That's-
Gachiakuta.
That's literally what
I'd
I'm
probably
thinking.
pick that one. I'm not gonna lie.
So
Read-
the
read the
nominees are City the Animation, Dan to Dan Season 2, Gachikuta, Kowloon Generic Romance, Apothecary Diaries Season 2. In the summer, Hikaru died.
Gachikuta.
I am torn on this one.
I'm picking
Really?
If
I thought you for sure were going to go Gachikuta.
Gachikuta has some phenomenal like backgrounds.
Yeah.
So does the summer Hikaru died. Like, just going based off like background, like that is, it's got some beautiful stuff going on with it.
I mean, I agree because this was actually kind of a toss-up.
However, the majority of the stuff is stuff that you can see in real life if you use your eyeballs and stare out the window.
See,
Which is sometimes a lot for people that spend most of their lives indoors.
touche.
I'm picking Don.
And because that it's really hard for me not to pick Don in this one, because hell, even just within the first 3 episodes that we saw in the theaters, like the amount of background art
God, it was
is
such a great set piece. Holy shit.
beautiful.
Was I there for that?
I don't know.
I actually don't know if you were there for that one when we saw the first 3 episodes.
I don't think I watched Den in the theater.
I know
but-
I watched
Because I want to
it was you in Titanic.
Yeah.
I want to say that I probably opted out on that one because I had.
That
Fair.
sounds about right.
It sounds right to me in my brain that's what I did.
But sadly, what I'm thinking that was like that's kind of the only parts I can think of when I'm thinking of the beautiful background art of Don season 2 is those like first episodes of the whole like town under town, or all the houses under the house. Because the rest of the season, I don't know, it's not really popping into my memory.
But like if we just go with like the variety of what you can see in the background,
That's why I'm going
think Gachikuta has a lot to give, even though like when I think of background, I think of the skyscapes. I think of
Yes.
I think
The
of
landscapes, the cities.
everything. However, thinking more and more about it, like Gachikuta has, like, even when you don't see the sky, like there's a lot of detail in everything, every background piece that exists in that, because it's like the main setting happens so much in this like toxic trashscape. So there's always a lot of stuff going on. That's like, thinking about it, that's so much work
Mm-hmm.
to have to put in, and like it's not one of these animes that use a ton of like the CG effects to like streamline part of the process.
And there's not a
Like-
lot of
like-
color when you think about it too, because I think I'm kind of comparing it to Don. Don's great for its background because it's very vibrant, very colorful. Gachikuta is definitely not. It
has
is
that
dark.
limited palette.
Yeah, it's
But
very
yet-
monotone.
But yet the amount of detail in that freaking monotone just is fantastic, and that's why it wins.
For me, like, it just has to be. I think it has to be an interesting set piece to really like put it over the top. But like, to me, even just good background art is even just something that is incredibly mundane and simple, and is not just a still image. Like, as an example, we were watching Pantheon the other day,
Hmm.
and there was a picture of the main character in her classroom,
Yeah.
and I was looking at her talk to someone, and I could not take my eyes off of these 2 students that were just sitting in the background, and they were just stuck,
Yeah.
just staring at each other. This is a literal 5-minute conversation. They don't move.
Oh damn!
They're
Yeah.
just, and then they cut away to like talk to the other person, and they go back, and it's still them just in the same position, and I just couldn't take my eyes off of that.
Hell yeah!
But like, even as something as simple as like,
Having a staring contest.
That's bullshit. I don't think you have a staring contest with both your elbows up like this.
Maybe we've just been doing it wrong. Hell yeah!
But yeah, something as simple as like going down the road, and just having everyone animated. That's phenomenal in my book, because I know how hard that is. I think that's good enough for me to put you in with the best. And again, if you do that same thing, but then add a layer of like interesting set pieces or unique or stylized versions of your background, I think that's why it takes it. Like I said, I'd probably pick for Gachikuta I can't pronounce it. I'd probably pick that one too if I had watched it.
Yeah, like
Definitely my pick.
Yeah, that one wins for me.
Fair.
Now, best director.
So you guys know what we're voting for here, right? You know what that is?
it's essentially the person that's in charge of making all of the like yes and no choices.
Yeah. So basically, this one's a bit harder to vote for because you have to know what was being yes to and what was being no to, and also what the ultimate final product was at the end of everything. So you have to include your openings, your outros, your animation, your musical choices, literally everything.
Yeah, that's too much thinking. I'm just going Don to Don.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
like they're the.
I'm just going with my
they're-
favorite one on the list.
I hate you guys. I'm going Akinori. I'm going Akinori Fudesaka and Norihiro Naganuma for Apothecary Diaries. That's gonna be my vote.
Yep.
Fucking losers.
I'm going with Fumi for Keiichikata.
Yep.
Because
Entirely fair.
because like I've voted for that one a lot, but
Mhm.
also like as someone that has to like you're the one yes and knowing, you're the one this is my vision, this is what I need you guys to make so that we can get going and keeping up with like the demands of like, hey, we need to produce on right times. Like they have so much responsibility and there goes on in that.
That's fair. Die Hard.
So for me, I'm gonna be going with Dandaron, Fuga Yamashiro, and Abel Gongora.
Nailed it.
And some of the other nominees. You already explained Apothecary Diaries and Gachikata. I think that's how you pronounce that.
Yep.
My Hero Academia has Kenji Nagasaki and Naomi Nakayama. I don't know the name of that anime. I know we've gone over it several times. but-
Hikaru, or the summer Hikaru died.
Yep.
So Ryohei
Ryohei
Takashita.
And then we have Takopi's Original Sin, which is Shinya Lino.
Yeah, we kind of just went full into
Yeah.
like we're
Yeah, we
gonna
didn't
vote for
read that
these
list.
ones and didn't go for the list.
Cared. We don't really know a lot of the background information,
true.
so it makes it a bit harder to vote for it. So it's just pick your favorite.
Yep.
But best
Ooh,
character
best
design.
character design.
This one I actually have to give to Gachikuta
God, yeah. Again, if I
Because-
watched it, I'd probably vote for it too. But I don't know.
because like their designs are so unique and the amount of detail on them and like their outfits.
I mean,
Their weapons,
especially
um,
considering like the first two episodes where everyone's wearing white, but they all still look like individuals.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's your argument, you might as well pick One Piece because, especially in these later seasons, One Piece has been going fucking wild with their character designs.
I don't pick things I haven't seen.
That's fair.
So, like, obviously, like, I mean, this is a good list because you got Dawn to Dawn Season 2, Gachikuta, My Dress Up Darling, One Piece, what was that one? Takapoi, Original Sin, and The Apothecary Diaries. I've only seen the first three. And we're on, they all have, like, Dawn to Dawn, great character designs. I love the character designs. But they're definitely not as unique and detailed as Gachikuta. Because, you know, most of it's just typical clothing. It's, you know, the school uniforms, like, it's basic. Just the uniqueness and the designs of the outfits in Gachikuta, I believe, easily takes the win. And I've seen One Piece. I know I haven't seen the whole show, but I've definitely seen pictures and clips of even the new season and how they're designed. And I still think Gachikuta takes the win easily on this.
Fair enough. I'm picking Dawn to Dawn again.
I'm picking My Dress Up Darling. I love the character design on My Dress Up Darling.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it was about My Dress Up Darling in the very beginning. I thought this was like a hentai artist. When I
For sure.
first saw like the way that Marin looked, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
this looks like someone who drew hentai before. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't looked.
Why are you looking at me, Karma?
You might know.
I
haven't looked into the artist or even the creator of My Dress Up Darling.
Mhm.
But man, when I looked at that, that was my first initial thought. I'm like,
I mean, just looking at the spines of the manga, it'd be like, yeah, I could see that.
yeah,
And yeah, between the actual like dress up that they do for the show,
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
It's
I'm
good. It's
totally
good
for it.
designs.
They're
Yeah.
all unique. They're all really great.
yeah.
And I love that they always go like a little bit in depth with like a lot of like where they come from. That's not like
Yeah.
this is my favorite character from this random ass thing. They're like, no, here's
Like-
a little bit of background and here's the game. And
You actually get,
this
like,
is
footage.
Shizuka-tan from Slippery Girls 2,
which is a porno game,
which is a
Right,
porn
yeah.
game.
which then adds for some really funny moments of
Yep.
Grandpa walking in.
Oh,
Oh,
I do
yeah.
love that scene.
And I
Fucking Gojo taking
I
notes on that
love
shit.
the idea that Gojo is soft the entire
Oh,
time.
you know he
while
is.
Yeah.
You know he
He's
is.
not there for it. He's there for the outfits.
Yep,
And
And
he's just
He's
studying.
looking at everything around the boob. He's not even looking at
Yep.
the boob.
Such a good one.
All right. Best animation.
Ooh,
Throw
crap.
everything out the window. The only thing that matters is what looks the best.
Yep.
We got Dandadan Season 2, Gachi Akuta, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Soul Leveling, and Takopi's Original Sin.
You know, I'm at a toss up on this one.
I'm picking My Hero. Like I said, those few moments in those fights just fucking blew me away. And it was just generic. Like, it's just generally good throughout the entire time.
Yeah, but you
So-
know, we're just looking at animation here.
Yeah, and
And-
that's why I'm picking it.
I think this might be the first one I give to Solo Leveling because, I mean, it's so hard. Because, like I said, Gachikuta, fantastic designs and the amount of things that are animated, and it's gorgeous.
But it's highly stylized and it's got a lot of rough edges and rough edits
Which
so
is-
that you
which is-
can hide some
No,
of
but there's nothing wrong with it being rough. Like if that's
No.
how they wanted
No,
it to look.
but like
that's fine.
that's what they wanted it to look like, but those hard edges
It's still an
and-
animation
and-
style.
and it's a little bit about the cuts at times too.
I mean, I could take that same argument and say, like, if I were to draw something super poorly in terms of a battle animation and go, no, that's just my drawing style.
See, I've
Like-
always been on the fence with that because I love all forms of animation. Even before becoming into anime, I've always loved animation and all its different styles. And that's like one of my favorite shows is freaking Love, Death, Robots because every episode has a different animation style. And yeah, some might not maybe look good to you, but it just works. Like for me, it's actually hard to say like, oh, what's best animation because animation is whatever the artist wants it to be. And well, unless you get into, you know, season 3 of One Punch Man, but that's bad animation.
Yeah.
There was no animation. That's what
Exactly.
made it bad.
Exactly.
You just were like,
Slide him down. I swear you can see the mouse pretty much grabbing and
Does
fucking
anyone
dragging him
else
down the
just
hill.
watch season 1 and just go, no more? That's it. Just season 1.
I do love season 1 so much.
Season 1 is
So,
so phenomenal.
this one I think is hard for me because like I like Gaichi Akuta.
Mhm.
I like the character design. I like the fights, the action pieces. I also like that same stuff about Solo Leveling. And just going, like, I would have to ask you guys, like, Dan to Dan, did the quality stay from
Yes,
season 2?
it honestly, in my opinion, it got actually better.
Mhm.
So
And that's why I'm at such a toss up because I like Dawn to Dawn's the one I want to vote for.
The first season, what I watched of it, like, I really appreciated the animation more than the storyline.
Mhm.
Like, and I hadn't been exposed to it until you were like, we're gonna watch this at we were at Level Up last year.
Yeah, I put it on. in
He
the
just
hotel
put
room.
it on, and it wasn't the beginning of the season. It was wherever he had left off, and I was like, "What is this?" Because because the thing was like my sleeping area was the living room, and occasionally I'd just be out there going, I'm so tired, and everyone would be hanging out going, want to do this, we should do this, and Dylan would, son of a bitch. And well, continuing, and Fear would just come over, sit down in the chair next to my bed, and turn on anime on the TV so he couldn't ignore everyone else. Be like, corner, and now I just have flashing lights in front of me. And like, I was introduced to Dan. I was introduced to Chainsaw Man, and both of them, I was like, if we're gonna watch this, you have to start it over.
Which I did. I had no problem with that.
Yeah, he had no problem with it, but I was like, if I am going to suddenly get invested in something because I have no choice but to watch, because I'm already in bed.
I'll take the couch this year. You and Mad Rabbit can have the rooms.
But like I'm in bed. I guess I'm watching, and then to like watch as everyone else went to their own places, and Fear passed out on the floor rather than going to where his bed was. Be like, I guess I'm watching this, and like being an insomniac. Okay, I'm watching all of this, and then having him wake up and then turn it off, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm watching something else now because I'm still awake, and having to like go to my phone and be like, well, I don't have Crunchyroll, so I guess I'll watch something that I do have. I want to watch more, and then waking up in the morning and being like, turn it on and watch stuff while I eat my oatmeal and drink my tea. And you know, like I got really into both of those shows. And so like if the animation style of Dan season 2 is as good as I thought season 1 was, I'd probably go with that one over Solo Leveling or Gaichikuta, because Gaichikuta is a good show. It has good aspects. It is not the best animation in my mind because of the stylized choices. And you know, I'll be honest, Solo Leveling is beautiful. And is, but it's super streamlined compared to the source materials. And I can sit here and I can pull out a Dan manga, and the characters I see on that page
Exactly the same.
are exactly the same in the anime.
Congratulations, you convinced me to change my vote. Going Don. The more he talked about it, I'm like, yeah, you know, you're right. Screw Solo Leveling.
Like, I like all of
It
them.
has great animation, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there's some really good, like, the ogre fights is really good. Obviously, the fight in the training room with all the other S ranks is really good. The fight with Biru is obviously the highlight of the entire season. But I think
But you also have part of like the training or his solo leveling journey in the other areas before he comes out and goes, I guess I'm helping these other people who are fucking dying.
I was just in a demon tower trying to get a recipe to heal my mom, and what the fuck happened?
God, I guess I'll go save these people.
No, that's entirely.
Like-
I forgot
like-
that the first half of that season was honestly him just finishing the demon tower,
Uh-huh.
which
Like-
also had a great fight in it too. I forgot about that fight. It was a really good.
Like there are really good moments. But
Abridged was better.
Oh yeah, sister leveling.
Sister leveling.
Sister leveling was
so
great.
fucking
fight.
stupid.
Which route are you on?
Oh yeah, stepsister route.
Which route are you on, Die Hard?
What?
Which route
What?
are you on?
Stepsister route. I mean,
I'm on the grandma
I'm
route.
picking grandma.
Grandma.
route.
Yeah, grandma.
I'm on the grandma route right now.
I did not know that there was an abridged version of
Oh
Solo
my
Yeah,
Leveling.
God,
sister
dude.
sister
So
leveling.
yeah, it's
I
so
can
dumb.
I can
I can infer based off of what you have said what is going on in it. But I guess I need to watch it to get the full experience.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Before I can make an opinion on which route I want.
Indeed.
All right.
All right. Off to the next.
Yep.
We have Best Original Anime.
We got Apocalypse Hotel, Digimon Beat Break,
Yep.
Lazarus,
Mm-hmm.
Mobile Suit Gundam,
G-Quacks.
GQuacks.
No, it's G-Quacks.
Whatever. It's a lot of U's. GQuacks. Moonrise and Zenshu. I have seen... Actually, the only one I've seen on this is like a few episodes of Mobile Suit Gundam because I fell asleep with Amazon Prime on, and I woke up and it was on the TV and I watched some of it.
So
I'm gonna put no votes.
It's this one. I hate it because you're going with Best Original Anime, and all I can think about are what the people who some of these did before and go, this is not original. This is just changing the idea of something so that you can try to catch that fire from the sky again and get another big hit.
Yeah, because obviously Gundam is not original.
Gundam is not original in the fact that they had someone come in and just redesign all of the Gundams in a different style of animation. It's made by the same person that did Neon. My brain stopped.
I see.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Ah.
So all of the mobile suits are classic suits that they just had his style go into. They came up with a story to go along with it that changes time. Like, it's fine. It's technically part of a canon of some sort, but like I don't really like it. Like, I like them both separate. Like the styles of both types of shows.
Yeah,
like you could have done this story and still had some cool stuff without having someone else come in and completely change the design of classic Gundams.
Yeah, because you were wishing it was SD Gundam.
Fuck off.
What do you mean it's the best one?
I know, right? They're the
It
best.
is absolutely.
With their little eyeballs and shit, man. I love
Yeah,
them.
dude. Like, that was like the coolest thing about those Gundam is they had eyeballs. It was
Yeah.
so fucking cool.
They also had full personalities and didn't need pilots. That doesn't make it right. But then Digimon Beat Break, still by Toei Animation, done every other Digimon.
Yeah.
Like, it's still Digimon. I feel like you can't make Digimon original again when they're still digital monsters. Lazarus. I would give it an original story, but it's made by the guy that made Cowboy Bebop, and you can 100% see that even in just the first frames. Like, whole style is the same, whole vibe is the same.
That's the
Like, it's the director, it's the creator of Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop. Like, when original anime means to me is like you can draw an inspiration, that's totally fine. It's if you can take that inspiration and twist it into something unique and new, like Beat Break was supposed to be. I don't think Beat Break's bad. I'm not even a Digimon fan. I'm like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like maybe a 3 or 4.
Yeah, the only one on this list that gets my vote is Lazarus because it's the only
Same.
one that I've seen.
I've seen Lazarus too. It's really fucking good. Well, it's not really fucking good. It's fun. It brings back a lot of, it brings back Cowboy Bebop vibes with its own original, storyline.
Yeah, but
Kind of like a race against time type of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
it just
as compared to like the laid back attitude of like kind of Cowboy Bebop was, of just like, going from adventure to adventure. Same thing with Samurai Champloo, going from adventure to adventure. This one felt like it actually had like here's a time limit on it, because it was a whole thing about like a 3-year drug.
I haven't seen Moonrise, and I have to, but I feel like I want to just based off of their pictures.
So you and I, looks like we're voting for Lazarus.
Yeah.
I think Lazarus is great. I think it was a good out of nowhere. Do I think it's like one of the best animes this year? No.
No.
Was it fun? Yeah, it was fun.
I have opinions, as clearly stated them, but I will go with you guys. Lazarus, because out of the one I have seen, it changed pacing and story most compared to the previous.
Which one you going with, Fear?
No vote.
No
No
vote?
vote.
I like I said, I haven't really seen any of them.
He doesn't have any horse in this fight.
Yep.
Ooh.
Best new series.
We have Clevitas, Ichikuta, Sakamoto Days, Takiopia's Original Sin, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, and Summer Hikaru Died.
I wish I had watched Clavitus, or whatever the first one is. It's been on my list since it started airing. Haven't watched it, so it's got to be Gachikuta.
I love Clevitas. It is a very good anime. It's got a fun style. It's got a cool story that goes with it, and some cool mechanics for some things that you have seen in some other animes. The Summer Hikaru Died, Gaichikuta, Sakamoto Days, like all of them are good.
I really need to watch Sakamoto Days. I've heard great about it. Haven't watched it.
I watched it with Titanic. It's pretty funny.
Uh,
It's basically about like an old assassin who's
Retired.
Yeah, he's retired.
Yeah, I know about it. Just
It's
haven't
pretty
watched
funny.
it
It's
yet.
really good. I don't know if it's best new series. It's
I
fun.
don't like, they're good. I don't think it's best. I think for me it's Clevitus or Gaichikuta. I think Gaichikuta wins because of its originality. Like, as much as I like Clevitas and what happens, like, not the like, it feels similar to a lot of the other stuff that I like to watch. Gaichikuta is vastly different from what I normally do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'd probably pick it if I had watched it. For me, best new series out of all of these. Oh, my bad. I guess I'm gonna go with the Summer Hikaru Died. Just out of all of these, I do like all of the ones that I've seen. I think I would pick Gachiakuta, but I don't know. The Summer Hikaru Died. It has a pretty cool premise.
Yes.
Good animation, and
Yeah, it's very good.
I think if they do more, I'm hoping they do more.
I have a hard time with shows like, especially when they come from Netflix,
Yeah,
which is famous for killing off things that are
Don't-
good.
Don't fucking remind me, Uncle from Another World, man.
Oh man.
That shit needed a season 2.
Like, it's hard for me to give it to something that I think, yeah, this is very good and it deserves a season 2. Yeah. But history says sometimes really good animes don't get that.
Yeah, I know.
And
Too
it's-
often.
I mean, the way I look at it is, like, best new series. Well, no, because that'd be if it was upcoming. Ignore what I was gonna say.
Would you go with Die Hard?
So I've only seen one on that list, and it's Gajikuta.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Seems
It's
it's
good.
good. It's really
There's
good.
a reason.
so-
There's a reason it's in the. There's a reason it's in the game of the year.
It's
The anime of the
been
year.
on almost every single
Yeah, it
thing.
has.
There's a
we've
reason
done.
it's there. Like if you guys were to vote that one, like it would make sense.
yeah, definitely.
All right.
I just
Nah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, you're missing out, man. You got to go home and watch it.
I'm gonna go home, go to bed.
Best continuing series. And we got Dawn of the Dawn season 2, Kaiju number 8, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Solo Leveling, Spy Family.
See, My Hero Academia is not getting my vote because it's done. It's not continuing. It's over.
Well, but it's still like it continued.
Yeah, I know.
Like this season technically counts as it continuing what we're voting for. Like I want to give it to Kaiju number 8. Like
I
but
think-
like you said, the second season wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It was a lot of build up. Now come, next time if the season 3 actually goes to where it's supposed to, then yes, absolutely. But it's just basically a massive filler arc, sadly.
It's not a filler arc. It's just it's a setup.
It
arc.
is the setup,
It's
yes.
a setup arc. That's what I would call it.
So I have to give this one to Dawn to Dawn.
Yeah, I think
because
Dawn
it's-
gets it for me too.
It's just if it not only did what the first one did, but it did it again and a little bit better. Besides its music, I think season 2 definitely had really great moments. Everything about it just kept that same pace. Like nothing. I won't even say it was better or worse. It was perfect. It was a perfect continuation, just minus the intro song because the first intro was just so damn good.
So I decided to vote for Don Don, but I have a very strong inkling that the one that's gonna win is One Piece.
Most likely.
Oh, probably.
More than likely, it's gonna be One Piece that wins.
So I can't vote for Undone season. Watched it as much as I think it probably deserves it. Like, for me, it's gonna be Solo Leveling because it did everything that the first season of Solo Leveling did, and just kept adding to it and making it better.
Fair.
Especially for how quick a turnaround. Like, it's almost as though they just continue ramping up from season 1 without, like, even slowing down. Like, they knew they were getting a second season and they continued that way.
They did do
And-
that very well. I'll give them that. Like it just continued the pace. Like you couldn't even be able to tell that it went from a season 1 to a season 2.
It's like the How I Met Your Mother. Like the ending and the beginning of each of the episodes for each of the seasons just flows into each other properly. When I was binge watching it, I had no idea I was in between seasons. I was like, when the fuck did I get on season 3?
So our next one is film of the
so
year.
easy.
For you.
100 meters. Chainsaw Man: The Reze Arc. Demon Slayer: Infinity Castle. Mononoke the movie, Chapter 2. Ashes of Rage. Scarlet and the Rose of Versailles.
Definitely Demon Slayer.
You ain't pulling the wool over my eyes, you fucking hole.
I've only seen 2 of these, but I've wanted to see at least 4 of them. Rose of Versailles I've not heard of until reading this list. 100 meters I don't think I have any real interest in, as it looks like it's a running anime. But Scarlet, I wanted to see. Like, I've seen previews, I want to watch it. And then Mononoke the movie, Chapter 2. Like, Mononoke for me is a highly underrated anime. Even it's got such a unique art style to it. I want to see it. So, but going with the ones that I have seen, it's between Demon Slayer, and I'm going to go with the Reze arc because it was mind blowing to watch in the theaters. It was fucking
banger in
good.
theaters.
Oh, it was so good.
Holy shit.
So mine's actually going to be different than your guys's. So I, throughout my whole life, have been a really big fan of classic literature. So plays by Shakespeare, um, stuff by Edgar Allan Poe. I love
Ooh, that's
shit
so
like that.
good.
And Scarlet is a retelling of Hamlet. So my vote is for Scarlet.
See,
I loved it.
Have you actually seen it?
you're
Yeah, I've
so
seen it.
you're so quick to assume that I'm gonna vote with these fucking plebeians because I'm also choosing Scarlet.
Oh,
That
nice.
shit
haven't
That
seen
shit
it.
was awesome. I
awesome.
loved it.
Now, I would pick Rezearch, do not get me wrong. I'm very particular when we're talking about movies. And a movie needs to be able to stand alone, stand strong on its own. Rezearch can do that, but there's a lot of missing information if you don't watch the prior season. You're missing out on. There's just a lot of things you have to try and catch up on during the movie. So anything that's like a part 2, a sequel, a continuation of a series in that, like, I don't know why, but for me, movies and animes, even if it is a anime movie, have to be in different categories. Scarlet stands super strong on its own, obviously, and it's really well animated. It's fucking beautiful. Like this weird, like, Victorian London
Yeah.
with, like, magic and, like, artillery and shit. It's fucking awesome.
So I want to ask you guys, where did you actually see it?
IMAX.
Perfect. I can probably find
He
it
went
somewhere.
sailing.
No, he just streamed it, okay?
He
streamed
went
it.
sailing. I went to the theaters.
I wanted to see it.
I saw that shit.
and
I saw that in IMAX, and I had an option between that or what else was it? My second watching of Iron Lung. So I decided to go watch.
Oh, so it was just recent that it was actually.
Yeah, it was just recent.
Still in theaters?
No, it is gone. Gone. Get it? Good.
But yeah, I loved Scarlet. It was
It
awesome.
was really good. Oh, you're Rezearch.
Damn right.
And okay. And I think we're here, boys.
Yep, we are here.
Yeah, for some reason, my past, 12 votes have not
Anime
submitted.
of the year. We have Dandadan Season 2, Gachi Akuta, My Hero Academia Final Season, Takopi's Original Sin, Apothecary Diary Season 2, and this summer Hikaru died.
Can I just say, I'm very surprised One Piece is not here.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, conveniently,
Yeah,
the longest running one.
is not here.
Not here, even though it was in so many of the other categories.
Yeah, for me, it's pretty obvious. It's Dandadan Season 2. Dandadan, I had read the manga a long time ago. When it got an animation, I honestly did not think that people were going to take a liking to it. I figured, as I was reading it, I felt like this was written for me, and not many other people are going to find it as entertaining as I do. Thankfully, there's a lot of plebeians out there, and it got such a liking, the fact that it got a season 2. It's already getting a season 3, and I'm just so happy that the people took such a liking to it, because I didn't think. I thought it was this is going to get a 1 season and it's going to get dropped. Like, no one's going to take as much liking to it as I.
The thing is that it was written so fucking well, especially
well.
in manga.
Yes.
No, and then when the first season came out and you saw the animation, you knew it was gonna be a showstopper.
Fucking chef's kiss.
Like, as an example, anime that came out, I think it was last year or a year before that breaks my heart is what was it? It was the
Describe.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys have watched it because it was just that bad animated.
Describe. Watch some
The
weird
beginning
shit.
after the end. That's it.
Okay.
The beginning after the end.
That was
was one I was really excited for. It had a really cool. I've been reading the comic. I've been keeping up on that one. And the second it dropped, I knew it wasn't getting a season 2. It was one of those like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep. What was I just complaining to you about recently? Was animes that have a season 1 that were really fucking good
Yeah.
that never got a season 2.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
Now I'm talking about an anime that was so bad, it definitely is not getting
Yeah.
a season 2. The funny thing is that apparently I wasn't the only one that was upset. The anime, the beginning after the end, obviously did poorly, and the fan base was that upset because they're like, you had such a great premise and a great chance to like blow this fucking show out of the water with animation, and you gave it the bare bones minimum to give background stock images and shitty ass like facial expressions.
Mm-hmm.
So people got really upset. It was really fun to be part of the backlash for once. But I knew when Don to Don dropped, I knew when I read it, I knew it was going to be a hit.
I wanted it to. I honestly didn't think that the majority was going to take a liking to it.
Dude, it's funny, it's wacky, it's comical, it's unique. Like, of course it was going to be a hit.
I don't know, like, you know, going off of the past couple years on what the most populars have been, I didn't have faith in the people. Like, because my opinion, fucking hate on me all you want, Demon Slayer, massively over fucking rated. The story, it wouldn't be shit without its animation. JJK, it's Bleach retold. Like, and these are the ones that have been in top charts, so I didn't have faith in the people.
So you've already discussed something, and I want to correct you.
Okay.
The beginning after the end did get a season 2. It started on April 1st.
Are you sure that wasn't?
The first episode is already out.
Wait, what?
Are you sure that wasn't just a prank?
Hold on.
No, it's 22 minutes long. It fucking exists.
Wow. Just shilling everything he just said.
I didn't know. Holy
That's
shit.
so funny.
Well, I'm going to watch it when I get home.
No, like,
And I'm going to text Fear how
like-
bad it is
like
or how good it is.
It got such a backlash, though.
Yeah.
And I really didn't expect it to get a season 2 either, especially
I'm
maybe-
actually surprised.
Maybe they fixed all their shit.
I doubt it. They didn't fix their
Keep
shit.
talking. I'm going to look up reviews real quick.
Well, Karma, what's your vote for anime of the year?
I think it would be apparent based off of my voting record thus far, and that it is Gaichikuta.
Fair. It's a good runner.
I really liked the summer Hikaru died. I liked Dan to Dan, but have not
Fully finished
watched season 2, so I'm not voting for it.
Yeah.
Like Gaichikuta, like it was just so good. It stood out so well against everything else, because like the instant that I saw it, like as a thing that I could watch, it was like, that looks interesting, and it was like always in the background. And then one day I was just like, fuck it, watching it, and like hooked.
Yeah, Ace was actually the one who pressured me into watching it, kept telling me about it and everything like that. Because it was on my list. I saw it. And like, this sounds cool.
We talked about it a lot of
Yeah.
like, I see this all the time and I'm not sure. And then it was like, it was just one day I was like, fine, watching it, because I ran out of other stuff to start watching episodes of.
That's how I ended up on ReZero.
Damn it, it's still a fucking slideshow. So they didn't,
So they didn't fix it.
they apparently, the way someone described it is like, they improved it. They went from one slideshow operator to a better slideshow operator. I'm like, motherfucker. If you get the chance, read it online. It's really good.
It is very good. The anime, not.
Yeah, don't watch the anime. Just fucking skip it.
want it to be popular. I want it
Can
to
we
be
just
good,
say,
but
can we
it's not.
please- I really want Crunchyroll to give most disappointing anime of the year.
Honestly, that would be a pretty good category.
So
Like-
what you're saying is we're having the Anime of the Year awards right now, and we should also have an Anime Razzies.
Yeah,
Get the Razzies
exactly.
going.
Like fucking
This is
shit.
bad. Stop it.
But,
'Cause
like,
it-
even have a trash anime category.
There's some good garbage.
Yeah,
though.
oh, yeah,
There's
there
a
is.
mwah.
Domestic
So-
girlfriend.
Oh my
So
fucking.
one of
Top
the
tier.
one of the things I love about anime, and it's probably the same thing why I like so many sci-fi movies, is like you can still enjoy watching a B or a C anime. Like there's always something redeeming about most of them,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and there's always like something that you can find enjoyable, even if it's just enjoyable to make fun of what happened. Like, god damn, sometimes I'm like, how did this shit get made? And why did that one get canceled? Because that was fucking beautiful.
Why does this one have 3 fucking seasons, and that one had 1?
like I will
Yeah.
I'll
Like One Punch Man.
I'll die
Or Rent a Girlfriend.
Fuck you.
I'll die on the hill.
or Rising of a Shield Hero.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't watched past season 2.
Me neither.
Need to get on that.
No, you don't.
Die Hard.
Uh,
Anime of the year. What'd you go with?
Man. I went with Dandadan.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was, for me, that was honestly a no-brainer.
Yep.
But, again, I was on the fence between My Hero and Dandadan. Because, I gotta say, man, that whole
My
last
Hero
season
was
so
super good.
fucking good.
Obvious. This one's not a spoiler because this was at the end of the last season.
Haven't seen that one
You
either.
got the fight between.
I'm 2 seasons behind.
God damn. Well, you're 2 seasons behind.
I know.
You got the fight between All Might and
One for all.
One
Yeah,
for All. And then obviously, like I said, you have the redemption fight with the girls.
Mhm.
You obviously have the whole fight with Deku. You have the fight inside of the Battle Dome with all the other heroes.
Yep.
Like, it was a great, like, Hail Mary of a battle anime, and it did really good.
So I know we're talking about 20 animes.
Well, 2025 animes for 2026. Yeah.
Yeah.
The winter
Like,
season.
The winter season. On the next Anime Awards.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm gonna call this early for myself.
Okay.
If may I ask for one final thing is in any category, it wins for me automatically.
That's
It
fair.
depends because there's been some really good ones this year. I love that one. That one is so far probably top of the list of the year. But you and I are polar opposites. Super up there as well. It's going to be hard to
Yeah.
choose. And then also Roll Over and Die.
You guys, we're 4 months in. We've gone through 1 season. We have no idea what else is coming forth. And what I've seen, like,
Jack of all trades.
Reincarnated.
Jack of all
Also
trades,
good.
master party of none. Like there's been this year already has been fire.
Reincarnated as a sword is getting a season 2, okay?
Reincarnated as a slime season 3,
Season 4.
4.
Well, I know which one's gonna sweep for me, and that's Mushoku Tensei season 2.
Oh my fucking god.
I am
Mushoku
so fucking
Tensei's coming
excited,
back.
dude.
Here we'll go with my slice of life pick.
What?
The daily life of part-time torture.
I've been checking that anytime for a freaking
It's good.
dub to show up. There's been no dub of it yet. But yeah, that's on my list. If it gets dubbed, I'm watching it.
I'm not gonna lie. My pick for anime of the year, I'm gonna go with Apothecary Diaries. Not because I truly
Bro.
think it is anime of the year, but it is such a good all-around anime, and I think it needs a lot more support for those types of shows.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna put my vote there, just because I think it does push for animes, like just beautiful animations on animes that probably like don't deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because there's animes where we look at them and there's a lot of them where it's like they did not need to look that good. Why did it not need to look that good? It looks great looking that good.
Yeah.
It deserves to look that good.
You know what I'm surprised with
Like the beginning after the end. It deserves to look good.
I'm kind of surprised that like, and maybe I'm wrong about like the time frame for things, but like story of one or the Silent Witch, like
Silent Witch was good.
were they supposed to be on the last one, or are they going to be on the next one?
I think they should have been on this one. They probably just didn't make it into the nominees.
They were good and they were really fun. And they were really unique. I would even put them like B or A style, but I don't think they were.
Yeah, they just did. It would have been a part of this vote. It just again didn't make the nominees.
Yeah. Now, granted, Wisteria Wand and Sword season 2 got announced. I watched the trailer like 3 times.
Season 2 got announced?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I haven't seen
the trailer like 3 times. Don't watch it.
I won't.
Good, because there's a lot of spoilers in that fucking trailer.
Silent Witch was super good.
Yeah, don't watch the Wisteria Wand and Sword trailer.
I'm already spoiled from a show. Tensei, I read them.
Yeah,
That's
not spoiled. You read them.
Yeah, I read them.
It's not like someone told you the plot point.
But I'm very excited for what's coming because we're gonna hit turning point 4 and possibly end at a very specific fight that's a pivotal point in Rudius' story.
Very much so. We're getting some good shit. Do you think, this is a curious question, do you think they're gonna leave in the incest part?
Yes.
You think they're gonna leave it in?
I think they will.
They better.
Because I have to think about it from a standpoint of the author.
They left it in Game of Thrones. Why wouldn't they leave it in anime?
They left
Game of Thrones. This is anime.
They left freaking
so
pedophilia in prison school.
There's so much more anime that gets through than doesn't.
Yeah, but the thing is like there are people that control what gets subbed and dubbed, and also what gets streamed. Do you know how hard it is to find what the fuck is it?
Which one?
The having sex with different monster girls and rating them.
Monster Mushi?
No, that's Monster Musume, and that's a guy living with a bunch of different monsters.
Okay, you talking about having sex with a bunch of monsters?
Yeah, it's like the short guy. I think it's like an elf or something. The angel and the human guy, and they go on adventures that plays no part to get money. This is where they go have sex and test different species of animals.
I don't know why
not animals, different species.
I don't know why you're eyeballing me on this one.
Because I'm the one that brought you to it.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't.
I had to find it on Watch Cartoons Online.
Quit giving away the freaking secrets. That's how sites get shut down.
I forget the name of that anime, but that was one that people were excited for. The degenerates, and then Funimation got the rights to dub it, and they said we're not going to dub it, and also we're not going to stream it. Fuck you guys.
Well, and then you ever realize how hard it is to find like season 2 of Food Wars?
It's nowhere.
It's nowhere.
And season 1's on a different streaming platform. Season 3's on a different streaming platform. Season 4's on a different streaming platform.
Yeah, but season 2's nowhere to be found.
I haven't seen it.
Straight up.
I have no fucking clue how I watched all of it. I did. And I know I watched it for like one location. I have no idea what the hell happened to this fucking show. It just got chopped up and
thrown everywhere.
Yeah.
Someone
took my and go to a Bill Burr joke. Someone took my unfinished cake and threw it all over the goddamn ground.
Would have been a cake if it had been bacon.
It would have been a cake if you just left it the fuck alone.
It's always been my argument. Anytime abortion comes up, I bring out the Bill Burr skit. It's so perfect. But okay, so
well, it would have been.
Makes me think about that freaking one. I don't know if it was another Bill Burr joke. It feels like it was. We were talking about how an abortion clinic got burned down, and they were trying to basically say it was a hate crime, and the right was like, well, no, it wasn't. It was just a construction site. It wasn't a clinic yet. And the freaking left is like, it was a hate crime. They burned down an abortion clinic. It was so funny because how opposite ends they were.
Yeah.
But to wrap this up, because this is actually probably the longest episode we've ever recorded, actually.
That's
right
a lie. New Year's.
Never got uploaded because too many people kept fucking name dropping, and I haven't been able to go through and listen to all 4 fucking hours of it,
Still true.
and I didn't write down the times like I did this time. So
Yeah,
at least this will be
but-
an easy edit.
Based
The big
off of
difference in
the
that one
scant
is everyone
information
was
that you
super
gave me,
fucking drunk.
I'm
We
gonna
were
show you
massively
an
wasted
image,
towards
it.
and you tell me yes or no.
Yeah, I can tell you if it's yes or no. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
He found it.
I did.
Let's go.
Uh,
I need to know.
Ishuko Zoo reviewers.
So
Interspecies reviewer.
that's it.
There we go.
Interspecies review.
Cool.
I needed the word review.
Yep.
I only had what I got.
So to wrap this up, I want to ask, what is
But the fun fact, you can find it just by searching
for that? What he
anime
said?
with monster girls.
Oh, okay.
You don't even have to go into the graphic details; it just shows up.
Yeah, well, there's only like 3 that come to mind. Anyways, go
Monster
ahead.
Mushi. I want to. What anime are you looking forward to the most in the coming?
Oh man, I
It's like
think
we-
it's Mushoku Tensei.
Shuko Tensei, Die Hard.
Yeah, Mushoku Tensei.
Really, that's the one you look forward to the most.
Yeah, honestly.
That show
Because-
is, yeah.
Karma.
It was phenomenal story through and through.
Staring at his phone, he doesn't know what he wants.
Don't pay attention to when down.
Fair.
So,
Unfair. Some people like a surprise, like ooh.
well,
See, for me, without
it's also hard to be, because some stuff is like catch up before the new season. It only tells you the animes that are going to hit a new season, not necessarily
Yeah,
Can
that's
it-
true.
going to
That's
be
fair.
there. However, like, I do appreciate, like, so maybe I'm excited for that one.
Hmm?
Because Rudius Grey Rat is pervy, and, you know, the rest of the story is pretty good.
Fair. No, for me, without a doubt, Black Clover.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Black
Yeah.
Clover's a good one
I
too.
am so fucking excited for that. Like, I need it because
I don't think I'm as excited for Mushoku Tensei though. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Black Clover,
because to me, like
and
Black
it's the only one I watched and dubbed.
Black Clover and My Hero came out at like the exact same time. And I was like watching them both, and I'm like, I like Black Clover more. I think it's the better one. I think it's better story, better characters. Keep in mind, the story's the exact fucking same, yes. But I think the characters, like everything about Black Clover to me was better than My Hero. So when My Hero continued and Black Clover ended, it pissed me off. And it's like, no, because in my opinion, Black Clover is just the better one. So I'm so happy that it's actually continuing with the anime. And it's long, long overdue, in my opinion.
It did. I don't know why I thought Black Clover was like an older series.
No, they were literally out at the exact same time. And again, it's the same fucking story, pretty much to a T. So, and I feel like Black Clover was the better version of it. And it was made me mad that My Hero continued and Black
I
Clover
think
did
the
not.
issue. I think the issue is My Hero had a better kind of like font, like look. They had the comic booky vibe.
I
which
don't think so.
Especially to Western audiences, is a lot more preferred because that's, you know, I mean, we have comic legends like Stan Lee.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know. I still think Black Clover's just way better than My Hero. Like,
At this point, I would agree. I think back then, especially since I couldn't get through, I could
Asta
not
screaming.
stand Asta screaming.
and I
in the
couldn't stand,
subbed.
and I couldn't stand Deku's fucking crying.
No, that's. I mean, he doesn't cry as much in the sub.
And Asta doesn't yell as much
In the
in
dub.
the later series.
No, he doesn't yell as much in the dub.
That scares me actually thinking about that. He yells more in the sub.
He yells
Yes.
so much
Oh
more
my
in the
God.
sub.
Damn, makes me actually have to watch the sub now. with that.
Every
If you want-
every other thing is a scream out of it.
Just watch the first episode,
Okay.
and that's it. You will understand the difference in screaming right there and then.
Damn.
Because it is literally in subbed, Asta screams, says sentence, screams.
Yep.
It
I'm-
is fucking horrible.
I'm just hoping Asta finally gets his sister Lily.
I know, right? My man.
He's not gonna get Sister Lily.
I know.
She's gonna die.
Oh, fuck off.
She is like fucking 20 years older than
She's gonna
him.
sacrifice herself to protect
So?
the kids.
I mean,
And?
and yeah, good point. And yeah.
Age is but a
I
number.
fucked a 50-year-old. I'm cool with it.
Working my way towards that. Anyway.
Oh, really? Is that why you need flowers?
Yes.
All right, don't we have
I
like a
hope
final
they
topic
listen
we
to
need to
this.
talk about at the end of
No.
every episode?
That's
What
well,
is this?
yeah, I guess we gotta wrap it up with that.
So,
What would be the hentai of the year?
Oh man, hold on. Let me go back through my watch list.
so I actually got one.
Oh,
You do, huh?
I have to go get my other phone because that's where that list is.
Yeah, let me try to find it real quick. It's called 7 Mortal Sins.
7 Mortal Sins, huh?
Yeah, and I had to watch it in Dutch.
Dutch.
Yeah, because the other versions on Crunchyroll are very censored.
Oh, you talk about 7 more? Oh,
Yeah,
I showed you that.
I know, and I watched it all the way through in Dutch.
So yeah, so it's freaking hilarious because you go to the Japanese sub or the English dub, massive sensory, like big old hexagons over the breasts, like massively censored. But for some reason, you go to the Dutch sub, and there's no censorship whatsoever.
The fuck?
It's all
Yeah.
open, and it's just freaking hilarious.
Yeah, just
We've had a
The
similar
difference is so
conversation,
funny.
actually,
Yep,
about that same show.
the Dutch don't care.
They don't care, but that has been out for quite some time.
Indeed.
Mhm. I just recently discovered. So that's mine right now.
Fair.
So I have a lot to go through. Give me a minute.
Got a lot to go through.
I got a lot to go through.
I mean, I still think like one of my favorites of all time is the Kade de Suzu. I love that one. And I mean, we only have 3 episodes of it, but
Hold on, which one's that one?
that one,
Oh yeah, that one is pretty good.
that one's so good.
Yeah, that one was pretty cute.
But it has definitely, for me, it's not new. Like I've known about that one for a while.
Yeah.
So
One that I don't know why I do keep going back to is Kazoku. It's called, hold on, let me get the full name. Kazoku Haha to Shimai no Koyose.
okay.
It's got 6 episodes in it, which is the important thing.
Oh, that's a rare thing.
Yeah. And then another one I keep going back to. The first 3 episodes, honestly boring. The 4th one is where I constantly go back to. But I gotta remember the fucking name of it.
I think out of the new ones, I'd have to go with Aniyomi Koret. Probably butchering that name, but
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's an oldie.
is it really?
Well, not oldie, but
I just discovered it, so I enjoy it.
I mean, it's your anime. That's your hentai of the year. That's totally fine.
If I can't pick the other one, because Kade de Suzu, I think will like that's you want to talk about most return to hentai, it'd be that one.
I think my favorite hentai of all time was probably Creepy Manor.
Creepy Manor.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were about to bust out with like freaking Tiny Evil or something.
No.
Tanya the Evil.
No, Tiny Evil.
Yeah, I know what I said.
You said Tanya the Evil.
I'm aware of what I said. I think the best hentai that came out this year was all the AI slop.
Oh,
Kill yourself.
I
yeah.
can make whatever I want whenever I want it.
I can't because you have to make a fucking profile.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
I've tried, and it's like, must create an account. I'm like, nope. What about you, Karma?
Got nothing. Like, yes, I watch hentai. I don't know if it's new or not.
Doesn't matter.
And also, I can't remember any of the names because most of them don't come with the English like translation.
No.
Neither did most of mine.
Yeah, that's why.
I realize that, but
You
I
can't
also don't save them on my phone.
Well, that's why I have a burner phone for that. This phone, my old phone right here. That's why I had to go get it.
I don't give a shit.
So the whole time you guys were talking, I was trying to find stuff that I have watched. I'm like, I don't got none of this.
I will say, I think these past few months for hentai have been pretty weak.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't know why. Like, I think like the past, I'd say like 4 months. 5 months
This whole year pretty much has been pretty weak on the hentai.
Yeah, well, there's some really good ones,
So
I
it's-
think. But
I mean, you realize we're only in like the 5th month of the year, right? You said the past 4 months.
oh, I thought you were
sucked.
talking about last year, though. With that new statement, I thought you were talking about last year.
No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're only 4 months in now, and so it's not that
Saturated yet?
Yeah, but
Mhm.
still, I still think like even just ignoring of the year, the past few five months have been pretty weak.
All right. Here's a different closing argument. You guys ever had a significant other that when you're like, watch porn or something together, like the only thing they ever go for is hentai?
In my dreams.
Yes.
It's like, you not watch anything else? Like, and like it's never like particularly like good stuff. And some of it I'm like, you might be a pedophile.
So here's the thing, and here's my understanding. I think it's because
I should hit
Especially
the
the
ooh
past
button
Asian
right there.
Mm-hmm. I think it's because if you watch regular porn with your significant other, you know, especially a lot. I mean, obviously you can find different types of porn, but a lot of the time the camera is focused on the girl, which
Yes.
might make your partner uncomfortable, especially if they have a lot of
last
insecurities.
The last three
Whereas-
have all said that they were bi.
Well, great.
So they don't
that
care.
doesn't change the fact there might be insecurities. Because it could be like, I'm with this guy, but he's getting more turned on by the fact that there's this blonde bimbo on the fucking screen than me masturbating right next to him. I don't know.
Get more turned on by than the sound.
I mean,
Than
that's
the actual
literally
visual.
what I get off on.
Yeah, that's what all men get off on. It's not the,
I
oh
could-
yeah, I'm going to get you. It's the,
Yep.
Yeah.
on the backboard.
Can I say though, when
it's the
when
moans.
they talk, it turns me off. In
Yeah.
porn, like when they like talk way too much, like oh fuck yeah, like they do all that. It's like no, shut up. I just want to hear you moan.
I agree.
Like
Yes.
it turns me off, especially when they drop the D word,
Yeah.
because that's actually my safe word. Anyway, what's your safe word? I'm like it's daddy. You call me daddy, my dick's done. We're done. We're flat. Like
I feel like you need a different safe word.
no, that's
No,
the
that's
safe
a
word.
perfect safe
you
word.
say that safe word, and it's like game over. Flat.
If she's willing to call you daddy, I don't want to be in that bed in
Nope.
the first place.
I don't think you guys have had enough spicy Latinas in your life.
Tried it once. New.
Yeah. But anyways, I think people are more comfortable watching hentai with their significant other because it's animated. It's fake.
This also doesn't make me feel insecure because let's be honest, them dudes on porn, that is not natural.
Yeah.
Like I feel
fucking elephant trunks.
I feel like hentai is a little more natural.
I don't know about you guys. My favorite porn is the guy who accidentally walks in on you guys doing stuff and then politely leaves. Have you seen that?
The
No.
fucking
It's on
cuck.
Pornhub.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it-
into cucks.
No, it's funny. It's no videos of sex whatsoever. The caption is literally, "I accidentally walk in on you in the bedroom and I politely leave." And it's just the guy that he walks in and he goes, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Let me get out of here. I'm so sorry." And then he closes the door and that's it.
I'm gonna have to find that and just send it to fucking people. And just be like, they open it, obviously they're gonna have the Pornhub drum, I assume, and be like, why the hell is he sending me porn? And it'd be that. That would just be hilarious, just to get that as a message. Like, what the hell is he sending me porn for?
You gotta do it to a select group of people that it won't get back to your employer.
Yes.
Or like, there's been a huge surgence of people posting like training videos, and it's not even for like sex. It's literal like training modules for jobs on Pornhub. It's just so fucking funny.
You know what I really hate? You're on Pornhub for a specific reason, and it's like, don't you want to watch people play Call of Duty? And it's like, Absolutely fucking not. That's not what I'm here for.
No. I'm here for one purpose.
Pornhub's got some funny bits though. Like
They really do.
Like when someone tried to post like a football game on there, and they're like, "Sorry, we don't we don't promote rape on this on this on this service." And I'm like,
that's one thing I'll give to Pornhub. Like, say what you want about pornography and yada yada, but their advertising and the stuff they do is just hilarious. Because I remember last year during No Nut November, they straight out were like, "Hey, guess what? Pornhub Premium's free for the entire month of November. Good luck."
Yep.
And it's just like that type of thing. Hell, they had a partnership with Xbox.
They did.
If you had Xbox Game Pass, you got Pornhub Premium for free. Like, yeah, it was just like the hilarious advertising and the stuff they do just cracks me up.
I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with porn. Did you guys hear about Xbox buying Steam?
Not happy about that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
good.
What
not,
a massive move.
not good.
We'll see what happens of it.
That kind of makes sense because I just read an article this morning about how PlayStation was having
All their exclusives, and that's
consoles exclusive
Yep.
because they don't want to have. They think they're going to lose money from PC ports.
Yep, because it'll be on Xbox now. That's, I guess, how we end it. Just off fucking topic on the Xbox bought Steam.
Sorry, it was just the thing that came up.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, porn is good.
Addiction is bad.
Make sure you...
Depends on what you're addicted to.
I think anything can be bad if you're addicted to it.
Yeah, I think... Yeah.
Love porn.
So addictions.
Why are you? Look, you're over here stroking the fucking mic stand. You obviously have problems.
We've never said that I don't have problems.
Well, no, we all have problems. We know that.
But really, it's the fact that I stood up and adjusted it, and then I was just like, I'll just hold it. It's here.
Well, I appreciate you guys. The last minute fucking notice on doing this recording.
Happy to be here. I'm exhausted. I have work tomorrow in 6 hours.
And so this all gets edited.
Thanks to you. I haven't had to edit a single episode.
Yeah, so it gets edited even more. Beware, there's spoilers here, and also all our names are.
Also, all our names are.
Just ends there. Well, if y'all made it this far, we thank you. This has been Hentai Heathens.